Listen up, I gotta tell you, there is something you should know. I have never really liked you at all. I cannot hide it anymore.
is a true crime discussions channel. We speculate. This is all just speculation. Because it's true crime, is for mature audiences only. There will be no children allowed, no exceptions. Everything on this channel falls under fair use. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's free. Hey y'all, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Thursday. Good to see you, Abellis and Commander Alpha Turkey. Shelby's in the house. Christine, Curious Christine said, I'm starting a new thing today. Going to do treadmill while listening. Not the whole time. Baby steps. I've got to stop going so long. Hannah UK, good to see you. Hio, good to see you. Southern Cats, good to see you. Brenda Sue, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Rosie's here. Thank you for being here. Cara, good to see you, and thank you for being here. Piloa's mom, thank you for being here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Do. Southern Cat, Snarky Pants, Carrie Meyer, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Miss Mac, good to see you. Happy Thursday. Thank you for being here. Do. Shelby, Abellis, Rosie, Cindy from sunny South Florida, good to see you and thank you for being here. We are going to talk about some things. Heathen, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Rachel, good to see you and thank you for being here. Okay, we're going to talk about some things. I've got 3 articles, not a whole lot for today. So what I'm thinking is we just might go over some body cam that I have uploaded that I haven't dropped yet. It's not on a new case, but it's on a very graphic case that it pissed me off. I didn't know what I was requesting. Dandelion S, good to see you, love. Good to see you. You'll be able to see me soon, soon enough. Piloa's mom, thank you so much for the super sticker. I've not accessed the live yet. Hold on just a minute and we'll see what it is. Of course I didn't. I'm always late to the game, aren't I? Look at the unicorn. My youngest loves unicorns. That is so very sweet. Thank you so much for that. That was so very sweet and supportive of you, and I greatly appreciate it. So, thank you again. I really do appreciate that so much. And that's a cute unicorn. I didn't know that we even had unicorns. My youngest would have a fit. So, love you too. We're going to talk about some articles and then we'll talk about this body cam that I have. It really pissed me off. Like, you think that you have heard it, but mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. It's bad. It's real bad. Okay, so we're going to talk about a coward. Let's talk about a coward. This man, right? No, this is prison justice. Hold on. Where's my coward? There's our coward. This man right here. This man is a coward. He's a piece of shit. And I don't care how he feels about me saying that. Of course, I mean, he's no longer on this earth, so I don't even know that he'll know that I'm saying this. This man you see here is named Christopher Scholtes. Christopher Scholtes, well, I'll read the article. It says Christopher Scholtes, convicted in his daughter's hot car death, dies. This is from Tucson, Arizona. And it reads, an Arizona father who pled guilty in the hot car death of his 2-year-old daughter has died, according to medical examiner records. Following his guilty plea last month, Christopher Scholtes was set to be taken into custody today, which was yesterday. Christopher Scholtes is pictured from the Pima County Sheriff's Office. Scholtes pled guilty to 1 count of second-degree homicide and 1 count of intentional/knowing child abuse under circumstances likely to cause death or serious physical injury in the 2024 death of his daughter, Parker, who investigators said spent almost 3.5 hours strapped in a car seat in Tucson, Arizona, nonetheless. Under the terms of his plea agreement, Scholtes faced consecutive sentences that meant he would be behind bars for 20 to 30 years. He was scheduled to be sentenced on November 21st and remain out of custody until November 5th. Separately from his youngest daughter's homicide, a lawsuit was recently filed against Schultz, reported the news. In the lawsuits, Schultz and his wife were reportedly accused of causing emotional distress to Schultz's oldest daughter from a previous relationship. No details have been released about the child's death, but what I do know that I was reading earlier in an article that I can't find right now is that this is not the first time he had left the daughter in the car. Okay. Evidently, it was something that happened before a couple of times at the very least. It's something that happened more than one time, probably more than 5 times the way that article was worded. Um, and so he goes to court, he gets convicted, and he decides he's going to take his own life instead of going to prison and doing the right thing and serving the time for his child. Now, normally, I tend to have compassion when it comes to things like this. Here's another article on it. And I might would have said, well, maybe he just felt really, really bad about what happened. Nope, I don't think so. We're going to go over this article as well, gives us some more information. Wendy Williams enters the chat. Good to see you. Said, I think all of his children said he's left them in the car like that. There you go. Michelle, good to see you. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I hope you have a good day at work. Love. Honey. Honey bunny. Good to see you. Good to see you. The wife was a doctor. I'm not sure, Jamie Cook. Good to see you. I haven't heard that, but wouldn't s- uh, if she's a doctor and this man's leaving children in vehicles and she ain't done nothing, then she needs to be held accountable too. This article tells us that he's a deadbeat Arizona dad named Christopher Schultz, and he died by self harm after leaving 2-year-old daughter to die in a hot car while he watched that word right there. See, I hadn't even read that. I sent it to myself without even reading all of it. Okay. See, it just gets worse. The more we read, it just gets worse. No, spank you. The very day before he's supposed to go, he's out of misery, dealing with nothing, and those children have to handle this along with losing a baby sister. Yep. I think the dark web should I think the dark web should kidnap these ass cards and make them produce his own. Yeah. It would be nice. We're going to talk about some prison justice though. So that's good. That made me feel a little bit better about it. Shelby said he was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Then he was supposed to go turn himself in, and he did this. Oh, hey, Orange Rose. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. His wife is an anesthesiologist. Lord have mercy in the morning. Here is appears to be the news article on it. Or I mean video on it. Stop stop it right now.
Have received so many media inquiries this morning. I will deliver the following information to the best of our ability and knowledge at this hour on the case
What
that has
the
to
hell,
do
Rachel?
with the 2-year-old baby girl who was left in a hot car in Marana last July and lost her life. Due to the extensive and detailed investigation by detectives at the Marana Police Department, for which I am extremely grateful, it was discovered that this baby girl had been left in a hot car on a day that reached approximately 109 degrees for over
109 degrees in a hot car in Tucson, Arizona. I don't even know what the inside of that car would have been like, but it was bad. Lord have mercy. How do you I mean, he didn't forget. He didn't. And I have compassion. I understand that sometimes people forget. I get it, okay? I don't know how, okay? I don't know how you could because my children no, absolutely not. I always kept no, Some people, I don't know if they're on a bunch of medication. I don't know what the deal is, but you've done it over and over and over and over. No, no, go straight to hell. Kat said, I'm surprised that they didn't charge the mom. She knew he did this all the time and asked him to stop. See, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is. He is saving the taxpayers money, but the mom needs to be held accountable. His older daughter said he used to leave her in the car. She's a teenager, I believe. Jesus. In 90-degree weather, a car's interior can reach deadly temperatures of 120 degrees in just 20 minutes and climb to 130 to 140 or higher within an hour due to the greenhouse effect. And it was 109 that day. Straight to hell.
For 3 hours while in the care
3
of
hours.
her father. Thereafter, due to the extremely hard and diligent work by veteran homicide prosecutors Haley Weigold and Brad Terrace, a Pima County grand jury returned an indictment against that father for first-degree murder based on the child abuse that they found had occurred. We expected to be in court this morning because the father had accepted a plea agreement to second-degree murder, which could have carried as much as 30 years in prison. But instead of coming in to take account for what has occurred here, we have been informed and we have confirmed
Exactly.
that the father took his own life last night. This is obviously extraordinarily complicated, and we extend our deepest sympathies and sorrow to all the loved ones who have suffered the loss of this beautiful baby girl and now another loss.
Nope. He deserved that. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. He deserved that and more. Watching porn. She's asleep in the car seat. I can't tell you how many times, especially when they were real little, that they would be asleep in the car seat. My kids, I had one that had colic, and the only way to get him to sleep was to put him in the car seat. And when I would take the car seat out of the car, usually he would wake up and we would have to get right back in the car and drive around again. But you know what? I always took the car seat out, even in the middle of the fucking night. I didn't leave him in the car sleeping. I have sat out in the car while he was sleeping with him, but even then it was not longer than 10 or 20 minutes. And that was because I knew when I took him out, he was going to wake up, but I still took him out, even in the middle of the night when it's not even hot. Like, I'll never understand people that do that. Oh, they're asleep. Leave them in the car. Absolutely not. Bring them in the car seat. Unstrap the fucking car seat and let them sleep in the car. Oh, Breaking news, there's an incident at a train stop in UK. All services halted. Large emergency response. Lord have mercy. Okay, thank you. Hey, Obsidian. I'm so mad they didn't revoke his bond. He was just free on bond after pleading guilty to second-degree homicide. Yep. The fuck? Where the judge allowed him to go with his wife and children to Hawaii on vacation before he goes to jail. Jesus. No, I hadn't read that. They went on Nope. Got me over here.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
What? Because his wife's a fucking anesthesiologist, he gets to do all the fucking things? Nope. Blue Giraffe's good to see you. I'd like to know the cause of death. Did his wife give him some sleeping forever drugs? She definitely has access to them. If she did, then they're going to know. Another one. Yeah. It's all cruel.
To his family. This little girl's voice was nearly silenced because justice was not served appropriately this morning. But it has not and will not be silenced due to the hard work of the people who work here at the Pima County Attorney's Office. Just this hour, our prosecutors, our senior victim advocate, drove out to Marana to personally deliver the news to our next of kin victim representative, the little girl's grandmother, who again we extend our deepest sympathy to. And now I want to end by speaking directly for a moment to our little girl's older sisters, who I have not had the chance to meet. May you be surrounded by love. May you receive all of the support you deserve and need, and then some.
I do hope that the other girls the other children involved in this do get the help and support they need, and then some. I agree with that. Bella said cause of death is apparently CO2 poisoning. He died in his garage. I'm not trying to be mean, but I wish it had been something a little less, uh, what is the word? I wish there'd have been a little bit more pain and suffering involved in that. Hate me if you want, I guess. Fuck them. They all knew. I think grandma was on the body camp, Lord Jesus. How often does a guilty person get to go on vacation before going to prison? Great question. Heard he didn't buy the beer, he shoplifted it. Lord Jesus. It just gets worse by the fucking minute. God almighty. True Crime Butterfly, good to see you. Good to see you. Reported on this woman speaking, and she was saying how it was inappropriate for her to say anything directly to these children. No, I don't think so.
May you know and believe that you can survive and thrive. I have proof. There are prosecutors and victim advocates and all kinds of people who work in this building who have been working on cases like this for nearly decades.
Okay, so she is the county attorney. And if the judge let this man go out on vacation, I mean, I would be a little bit concerned about that. But her speaking directly to the children and trying to make sure that they have a victim's advocate and that they get the help that they need after dealing with this fucked up family, watching fucking corn while his child burns to death in a fucking hot car. Mm-mm. I think they need some help and some support, and I hope they're not in that household anymore because it sounds like everybody's fucked and everything sucks.
And they've
Excuse my French.
watched people like you survive and thrive and are now living here in our community as successful and happy adults. This is what we wish for you and know you can achieve. And when you look back on this time as the years follow, may you not feel tied down by what happened here, but rather lifted up by your baby sister's wings from up above. On a very sad and difficult day like today, may God bless you, and may God bless all of the old Pueblo, where we all live.
Nearly home.
Okay, so they knew he would do it. That's why they let him go on vacation. He shouldn't have ever left the cell. I agree. Have no problem with her speaking to other kids. They want to make sure they get the help they need. Right. If that's the motivation behind it, then I support it. And it seemed to me like it was. Okay, it reads a deadbeat Arizona dad who admitted leaving his 2-year-old daughter to die in a sweltering car while he watched corn is deceased, with his cowardly end deemed a self-harming, according to reports. Christopher Scholtes, age 38, was found deceased in a Phoenix home just after 5 a.m. on Wednesday. Police told the Post the same day he was due to report to prison ahead of his sentencing, where he faced up to 30 years behind bars. Quote, instead of coming to take accountability for what has occurred here, we have been informed and we have confirmed that the father took his own life last night, Pima County Attorney Laura Conover said in a statement on Wednesday. See, I mean, and that's what it was about for him, not taking accountability for what he did. Confusion apparently ensued after he failed to appear for the hearing where he'd been directed to hand himself over to police, with courthouse officials apparently unaware that he had died. The despicable dad, who had a known habit of leaving his kids in the car, pled guilty in October to second-degree homicide and was expected to be officially sentenced to between 20 and 30 years this month. Look at that baby. God. His death comes more than a year after his young daughter, Parker, was found deceased in the driveway of their Marana home outside of Tucson on a scorching July afternoon in 2024 when the temperature soared to 109 degrees Fahrenheit. He claimed to have left the toddler in the car around 12:30 p.m. for 30 minutes with the air conditioning on because he didn't want to wake her up from a nap. But court records later revealed he left the little girl in the car for over 3 hours and even admitted knowing the car would shut off automatically within a half hour. She's absolutely. I wonder how he died. Did the doctor mother well, evidently CO2 poisoning. He, turned the car on in the garage. I mean, I'm sorry, like, call me mean, call me cold-hearted bitch if you want to. I wish that he would have, like, put the car somewhere hot so he could have died the same way that she did, knowing that he had a habit of leaving his kids in the fucking car. I'm in Arizona, never heard of this. Guilty means guilty. This is a new one for me. You get a speeding ticket and they lock you up. I've heard Oklahoma's bad too, as far as like you can't bond out of jail or something. She was beautiful. Bless her heart. She was. Look at her little picture. Absolutely adorable. Schultz was inside watching corn, playing video games, and drinking beer while his daughter roasted to death. That was something he apparently made a habit of doing, not just in one family, but in two. His older children from a previous marriage told investigators he would leave them in the car when they were kids, while his younger daughters, with Parker's mother, Erica, reported that their dad regularly left all three of them strapped in the car while he went inside. Parker's roasting body was found when her anesthesiologist mother came home around 4 p.m. with body cam footage from responding police showing Schultz break into a panic while insisting he'd left her outside for no more than 30 or 45 minutes. She is, quote, she's very hot right now. We're going to try to do everything we can, the cops told him. There's pictures. Disgusting. Parker was declared deceased within an hour of being rushed to the Banner University Medical Center, the same hospital where her mother worked. Schultz became angry and defensive after learning his daughter had died. Quote, so I'm being treated like a homicider? He said in police body cam footage when cops told him he couldn't take a shower and they could no longer leave him alone. I'm being treated like a homicider? You're being treated like a perverted drunk that killed your child, which is what you are. Sorry, not sorry. One job. That's it, that's all. One motherfucking job. And despite insisting to police that he'd never done something like this before, Schultz's own text with his wife quickly said otherwise. Quote, I told you to stop leaving them in the car, unquote, the mother texted him after the death. Quote, how many times have I told you? What? He said, babe, I'm sorry. Babe, our family. How could I do this? I killed our baby. This can't be real. Like, you're chastising him like a child. Son, I told you to stop opening the refrigerator and dropping eggs on the floor. How many times have I told you to stop doing that? We're talking about the death of a child, not broken eggs or spilt milk here. What the fuck? I'm getting, mm-mm. The wife later called the daughter he'd killed perfect, as they text. She was fucking perfect, along with all your other children that he continues to leave in the fucking car. She needs to be charged. I agree. It was probably an addiction. Look, let me tell you something. I've been addicted. I've never done no shit like that. Not been addicted to porn. It probably was a beer and porn addiction. But I mean, you had one motherfucking job. It's hard for me because Mr. Speculating has 4 children and he is all day every day about them, would never ever. And like he was a single father when I met him of 4 small children, like would never ever any of this. Like so nope. I don't want any excuses because he's a man. None of the things. Absolutely not. This is she's a surgeon, not just an anesthesiologist. Why does she leave those beautiful babies with him knowing he would leave them in a car? Good question. Why not put them in daycare? It sounds to me like you could afford it. You stay at home is very hard work. I know my daughter does it in homeschools. Yeah, you staying at home is very hard work, but like, we're not leaving kids in the car watching porn and drinking beer. If you want to watch porn and drink beer, you should do it when your wife is home and there's somebody taking care of the child, in my opinion. I mean, if that's something that you want to do or whatever, that's on you, but not while the kids are fucking outside in the mother car. Sorry, I'm gonna try to stop cussing now because that just set me the hell off. Oh, you're good, sweetheart. Hey, Percy, good to see you. Yeah, fuck all. He wasn't like homeschooling and making the food and like making sure they had what they needed, making sure they were taken care of, giving them something to occupy their time, teaching them something. He was just mm-mm, mm-mm. Nope. I remember reading a newspaper paper article that stated something stupid like, you should leave your phone in the back seat of your car so you don't forget your kids or pets. Like, are you serious? That's insane. He didn't care for them babies at all. I rented a car about a year ago and it had an alert to check for kids in the back. What? Why does this keep happening? God, Lord, I make it make sense. I can't. I don't understand how you forget your child is in the fucking car. Okay, now we're going to talk about some prison justice. Um, yep, excuses are like assholes that everybody has, 15 of them. So, yeah, I saw this and I was like, well, right on for some damn prison justice here. This is going to be the photo ones that tells me about it. So, this reads, a man who killed a girl who was 2 years old found homicided in their prison cell. Child homicider Kyle Beavan has been found deceased in his cell at HMP Wakefield, with 3 of his fellow prisoners being arrested on suspicion of homicide. Beavan, 33, was jailed for life for the homicide of his partner's 2-year-old daughter, Lola James, in 2020. Look at, oh my God, all these babies, all these little beautiful babies. Oh, I know. Hey, Mustang, good to see you. I don't blame her. She was out providing for the family and he needed to do his part. He is solely responsible. I thought he was always busy playing video games. If she knew that he would leave kids in the car, she needed to put them in fucking daycare or something. Mm-mm. I'm not letting her off the hook. She knew. She fucking knew that he would do that. Mm-mm. Nope, you're not keeping the kids. I'm putting them in daycare. First time I got to tell you not to leave the kids in the car is one time too many, in my opinion. The article continues, the toddler who was left with catastrophic head injuries following the quote brutal, frenzied, and violent attack at her home in Harborford West, Pembrokeshire. The happy, beautiful, and busy little girl died on July 21st of 2020 after suffering 101 injuries. Jesus. Head trauma and damage to her eyes. At Beevan's trial, the condition of the little girl was compared to that of a high speed car crash victim. I'm glad I got good news coming after this. What the fuck? He denied Lola's murder, claiming the family dog had pushed her down the stairs, but was convicted in 2023 and sentenced to at least 28 years behind bars. His trial heard that, quote, rather than face up to that which he did to the little girl, Kyle Beavan immediately tried to save himself. There's their bedroom. Like, why is the crib like that? Are we fucking shaking the crib and throwing it against the wall and shit? What the fuck? Drawers out. That's a little toddler who could hit her head on that corner. If she got under there to get a toy and tried to stand up, she'd bump her head. These are all things that I see in here. What's under the fucking bed right here? The fucking ladder is broke. How are they supposed to get up on the top bunk? What the hell? Stop it. That trash bag, child could put that in their mouth and choke. The bins, I don't like that, but they don't appear to have water in them. I don't. I already see so much wrong. Corey said she could have gotten a babysitter to come to the house. She made good money. Exactly. Dresser could follow on her too. Yeah. You said hi to the ghost of me? Police were called to Beeben's cell at 8:25 a.m. on Wednesday. 3 men who are currently serving in prison have been arrested on suspicion of homicide as an investigation continues. A prison service spokesperson said HMP Wakefield prisoner Kyle Beeben's death was confirmed on the 5th of November. We are unable to comment further while the police investigate. The, the homicider was found deceased in the same prison dubbed Monster Manson, where PDF file and former Lost Prophets frontman Ian Watkins was stabbed to death last month. An inquest heard the 48-year-old rock singer was stabbed in the neck, 12 years into a 29-year sentence for a string of child sex offenses. Rashid Gettle, 25, and Samuel Dodsworth, 43, were charged with this homicide. Both are also inmates. An inspection report for the prison from June found there had been a 62% rise in violent incidents since the previous visit in autumn of 2022. It said, quote, many prisoners told us they felt unsafe, particularly older men convicted of sexual offenses with who increasingly shared the prison with a growing cohort of younger prisoners. Staff morale had suffered, and while training was planned to help officers manage this more complex population, there is currently no coherent strategy to reduce violence or bullying. HMP Wakefield had held 630 prisoners at the time of the last inspection, with 2/3 convicted of sexual offenses. Well, I say goodbye to bad rubbish. You know what I mean? That man was the devil himself. I don't know much about that one. It sounds familiar, but I don't know a lot about it. Hey, Max and Banana Bottom. The hot car guy makes me sick. I bet he OD'd on medication he was getting thanks to his connections. No, you're good. Hey, Kim Gettle. Good to see you. Let's talk about some good news. I got 2 articles with good news. Thank God. I found this. I almost cried when I read this. This was from, I don't know, recently.
Okay, you have to hear this story. A Missouri couple saving the life of a young girl after her seatbelt popped open on a roller coaster mid-ride in Kansas City's Worlds of Fun amusement park. The couple heard the girl scream, were able to hold her down for the rest of the ride. Joining me now, one of the heroes that saved that little girl's life, Chris Evans. Chris, this is...
Thank God for people like this who heard the child screaming and held them down. I want to know, did that roller coaster go upside down or anything like that? Like, man, I thank God that she was surrounded by good, decent people who helped to save her life. Edith, good to see you, love. That the roller coaster rides is scaring me. Yes, thank God. Thank God for this couple right here.
Remarkable. Walk us through what happened.
So my wife and I had gone out to Worlds of Fun on October 11th for Halloween Haunt. And it was one of the few nights that we got to go out without our children. So
it was almost a month ago, a little less than a month ago. And they have kids, so I'm sure that, look, I'm about to cry right now. Look at her holding on to his arm and just about, oh my God.
just her and I. And
Right.
got on the Mamba roller coaster, which is the tallest roller coaster in the park. And after some delay due to some technical issues they were having prior to us getting on.
Oh, it's giving me an ad. It's on my computer. I apologize. There's a Veterans Day sale at Rooms to Go if anybody needed to know.
Waited about 45 minutes, got on the roller coaster. And on the very first hill, the little girl that you see there in pink behind my wife, Cassie, she let out this blood curdling scream and then said, "My seatbelt came off." And she, as you can see, has a complete death grip on her friend. And at that moment, my wife and I, we just reacted
Oh
and,
my God.
held on to her. My wife was pressing down on her legs. I had my arm looped underneath the lap bar and had a hold
Wow.
of her wrist. And at one point, I was able to make kind of a connection with her where she was focused in on me for a moment. And I said, hey, we're going to get you all the way through the ride. We all have you. Don't worry, you're going to get off of here at the end.
Unbelievable. And we're running a little short on time. I want to mention 2 points. You are season ticket holders here, so you know the twists and turns, and that allowed you to anticipate so that you could compensate for all the intense forces that were operating on you and this little girl. As to
Wow. So that makes it different because he's very familiar with the ride and can and know, when to hold down harder, I guess, like when the twists and turns are coming. What a blessing that they were sitting there. Yes, I agree.
why this happened. Worlds of Fun releasing a statement saying the ride has undergone a comprehensive safety review and we have implemented modifications requested by the fire marshal to ensure it meets or exceeds
That's
all
scary,
applicable
JD.
safety standards. But you said this happened October 11th for you. On October 30th, a seat inspection found that 20 seat belts, lap belts, were not functioning. What happened, Chris? In about 20 seconds.
So that's a really good question. The last time the ride was inspected was in April of this year. And so I've been doing some research on the back end about the companies doing.
Okay, it was tested in April and we're in October and over 20 of the seat belts don't work properly. What the hell? Nope.
These inspections in the state of Missouri. These companies are allowed to inspect these roller coasters on their own. And we're just supposed to take their word that they are doing this work. So I find it really hard to believe
Right.
that in, 5 to 6 months, over half of that roller coaster safety
Hey, Jay,
devices
I know.
didn't meet the fire marshal's expectations. As to why that is, I can't tell you exactly why, because I'm
Terrifying.
not an engineer.
Absolutely terrifying. Well, look, I know you're not an actor, Christopher Evans, but for this little girl, you were certainly her Captain America, and we're thankful. Chris Evans, thank you.
Thank God. Look at, I mean, that was that photo right
Okay, you
there.
have to hear this story. A Missouri couple.
My God, I don't know why it was so loud. Okay. Sorry about that. This photo is the photo that they take, where you get to see your face after like a big spin or whatever the hell. And you can see how that girl is just like holding on for dear life and crying. I mean, my God, you can tell. Whew. Right. Hey, little bit of Lisa. I know it's scary. Mm-mm. We don't do those parks and things like that because usually we can't afford it. We did go somewhere for Halloween, but it didn't have like roller coaster rides and stuff. I don't trust them things. We don't even go to the state fair because again, there's several kids here, so it's hard for us to be able to afford to do stuff like that. I mean, I can't unless I'm planning on dropping about $500. I can't do that kind of stuff. But they need to be doing better inspections on all of this. Uh-uh. That's so scary. There's been several too with the state fairs coming around and stuff. After I made my thumbnail, I found this one I wanted to share with y'all too. My daughter was too lightweight on a roundup. I had to hold her in. Jamie was saying that she fell out, like she was coming out of one of the stand-up rides. Yeah, it happens all over. Unfortunately, there's a lot of PDF files that are famous that don't get messed with here too. You like the boots? They're all right, I think. I like furry boots. This article tells us that a secret Santa brings comfort to a grieving mother after her daughter's tragic homicide. And there's the woman. And It reads, a local Secret Santa is giving $1 million to deserving people in eastern Idaho this holiday season. Every day from now until the end of the year, the East Idaho News Elves will be delivering gifts from Secret Santas, and we'll be sharing the surprise videos here. Gloria's daughter, Rebecca, was the victim of what authorities say is a senseless and unprovoked homicide. She was homicided in the safety of her own home last month, leaving behind a 10-year-old daughter and a devastated family. Since Rebecca's death, Gloria and her loved ones have struggled to cover funeral expenses. When Secret Santa heard about the family's heartbreak, he knew and he wanted to help. The East Idaho News Elves surprised Gloria with a special gift. Check out the video in the player above. So, is this a video? That's a picture. Where's the video? Hold on. There we go. There's the video. Stop it. Okay. I've got to find some kind of ad blocker. I've got ad blocker on YouTube, but not on here. But this is the last thing I have for us to go over. Anyway, so we'll be going to YouTube after this.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton here with Daniel Ramirez. Jordan Wood is behind the camera. We are in Blackfoot today, about to surprise a family who's been through a really, really tragic circumstance over the...
My goodness. Jerry, thank you for sharing your 3-month membership milestone. And thank you for the continued support. I greatly appreciate you. Jerry says, one of my favorite channels and chats. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it over here hanging out with the speculating family. And again, thank you for sharing your milestone. Brenda, thank you so very much for the super sticker. Look at the little pair with the hearts. That's so cute. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. You guys are so very sweet and supportive, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. Okay. Thank you guys again. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, that would be cool. I think people have told me, but I haven't done it yet. Mine happened on a church trip to Carowinds. My friends were way bigger and held it down. That's awesome. Thank you again, Brenda and Jerry, for your support. Y'all are amazing. I know, I love the little pair with the hearts. It's so cute.
Past few weeks, you can see Daniel has some gifts here from Secret Santa. Let me tell you a little bit about Gloria Rivera. Her daughter Rebecca was the victim of a senseless murder just a few weeks ago, leaving behind her 10-year-old daughter and a heartbroken family. Rebecca's murder, as far as investigators can tell, was completely unprovoked. She was simply in the safety of her own home when she was shot by someone she did not know. The family is left to carry on this financial burden of costs associated with her death, including funeral costs, the headstone, and now they're also raising their Rebecca's 10-year-old daughter with the grandparents. Gloria is doing that. It was a senseless tragedy, and the community is coming together to help out this family, and so
Quickly, I have been praying for you, Brenda, and I'm glad that he's going to a nursing home. Will it be close to you so you can go see him and help take care of him? I'm glad that I'm sorry about what you've been going through, but I am glad that you will still get more time with him while he's in the nursing home. I don't know. I'm assuming because they said that she was shot by a person she did not know. So I'm assuming they know who it is, and they figured out that she didn't know him. Carowinds has had some issues lately. Scary.
is Secret Santa. So inside these boxes, here's what we've got from Secret Santa. $1,000 to Fred Meyer so they can get supplies for Christmas, gifts, clothing, shoes, whatever they need. $1,000 to the grocery store here in Blackfoot. And also, Secret Santa is paying for the funeral and the other expenses associated with that. It's around a $15,000 cost.
So they're getting help with Christmas, a gift card basically, and funeral expenses covered. What a blessing. What a blessing. Cancer Free has been a member for 5 months. Thank you so much for sharing that milestone, and thank you for the continued support. Cancer Free said, I don't get to chat much, but I love it here. Well, we love that you're here, and thank you guys for your support always and forever. Like I've said many times, I greatly appreciate you guys. I could talk to myself all day for hours and hours and hours, but I would be nothing without you guys. So thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. And thank you for sharing your milestone. And I'm glad you're cancer free since '09, I'm assuming. That's also a great blessing.
We are going to go surprise Gloria with these special gifts. Hello, how are you? Hello, is Gloria here?
Yeah.
Hello. How are you? I'm Nate.
Este es mi mayordomo Nate y soy Daniel Ramírez. Somos reporteros del periódico de eastidahonews.com.
We're here because a secret Santa asked us to come and visit you.
Entonces hacemos un programa de Secret Santa y tenemos unos regalos para ustedes.
And he wanted us to bring his love and care
I think she's a little put off by it.
for you and your family.
Quiero traer su amor y unos regalos para ustedes. Yeah.
So can I give you this present? And we'd love to see you open it.
Okay.
So there's $1,000 to Ridley's
Hay $1,000 para la tienda de Ridley's
and $1,000 to Fred Meyer.
y otro 1,000 para la tienda de Fred Meyer para ustedes que la pueden usar para comprar comida o otra cosa que ustedes van a necesitar por ese tiempo difícil.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We have one more gift for you.
Y ya,
Yeah,
un último regalo.
Gracias.
And you can just pull the lid off.
Sí, nomás abre normal, como caja.
I'm so
And
glad
I
you
can read
picked
this
it
to
for
you if you want. Gloria Rivera, Secret Santa, will pay up to $16,000 for the funeral.
Entonces, para nosotros, el Secret Santa van a pagar por la funeral de tu hija hasta $16,000.
So you don't have to pay for the funeral.
Ni $1 van a necesitar pagar ustedes por la funeral, ni un quinto. Todo va a pasar pagado para ustedes.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Gracias.
Merry Christmas.
Gracias.
Can I give you an abrazo before we go?
Gracias. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And so many people are thinking about your family.
Sí, hay demasiada gente que nos han preguntado que podemos ayudarlos con algo. Entendemos que están en un tiempo difícil y que va a ser muy duro para seguir de aquí.
That's really sweet. I think she was, a little nervous being on camera too. I know I would be. I know I would be. Oh, you can't see me. Sorry. Forgot to put myself back up there. Yeah, I know. Hey, Lala, good to see you. And tell your cat I said, psst, good to see you. Cancer Free said, I can't tell you how many times I brought to tears by these Secret Santa videos. I know they're so heartwarming. We needed a little something heartwarming after all that horrible stuff. Quickly, we can talk about I don't know, you guys might find it interesting. I'm kind of curious, to be honest. Diddy's former cellmate exposed the truth behind the rapper's encounter with a knife wielding inmate. It's like, what is this? So it says during his trial, it was revealed that Diddy was almost harmed by a knife wielding inmate at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. Now its former cellmate Raymond Castillo has offered fresh insights into the incident, claiming the assaulter tried to bully the music mogul off a chair he was using. Sean Combs has since been moved to Fort Dix in New Jersey, where he's said to be bragging to inmates that he will get a presidential pardon next year. still don't know what all to think about that. Diddy's male prison protector has broken his silence on the wild knife incident that ensued between the embattled rapper and another inmate. Raymond Castillo was once Diddy's cellmate at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, and he opened up to the Daily Mail about the incident, explaining that the inmate tried to bully Diddy. Castillo noted that the inmate was persistent about Diddy giving up the chair he was sitting in, but the Bad Boy for Life rapper played it cool and de-escalated the situation. Diddy told the guy, "Yo, homeboy, why are you bothering me when I'm watching TV and this chair doesn't belong to anybody? Why are you worried about this specific chair?" He said, "I don't know if he was bullying Diddy or looking for clout, but Diddy didn't go for that." The inmate then went away only to return with a handmade shiv, which made Castillo intervene in the situation as soon as he saw it. Quote, "I jumped in between them and grabbed the guy's hand. I didn't know if he was having a bad day or a bad moment or if he had a bad phone call," he said. This just talks about Diddy. Following his arrest last year, Diddy stayed in the MDC in Brooklyn for more than a year before he was eventually transferred to Fort Dix in New Jersey last week. He complained about the appalling living conditions and risk of assault in the notorious jail as he tried but failed several times to secure bail. Reporters suggested that the founder woke up to a knife to his throat, but Castillo insisted that's not what happened. Quote, "All these stories out there, people saying a knife to his neck and extortion or whatever, these are all false rumors," he said, adding that he was amazed at how Diddy handled the situation despite the fact that his life was under threat. The music mogul reportedly told the guy he didn't know if he was going through something, but he advised him to pray or something rather than to bother him. The incident was caught on camera and the police waded in to save the day. The inmate was eventually transferred to another unit within the prison. And then he started programs to help inmates at the Metropolitan Detention Center. I want to, as I pull up Google, I want to do a poll because I'm wondering, like, I know Diddy did some fucked up shit, right? I don't have compassion for him, but I'm wondering if you guys think that it's drug related, like because he was high. Do you think that the good he's done outweighs the bad he's done? And that's what I'll ask. Hold on just a minute. Oh Lord. Hold on. You think the bad is too bad? Cindy said the gift is anonymous, but she was still put on camera without her consent at the time, and she's just beside herself. I agree. UTD said there's a new video of the plane crash showing that it lost an engine on the runway. I know somebody had said that yesterday. If it's out, it'll be on X. So let's see. I know that Diddy, he was on substances and he has done quite a few things. I don't think it outweighs the shit he's done though. We saw that one. And that one was like really bad. Right. Is that, yeah, that's the engine. It would appear. Yep. Mm. What we know, 9 killed, it grew to 11. Plane can be seen when nose up, left engine wing on fire, then off the runway and crashing into petroleum recycling plant. That's the original video.
Oh, shit! Oh, my fucking God!
Was on CNN. I heard yesterday that there was a engine. I think we've seen most of the videos yesterday. But yeah, that's that one. It sounds like she's going through something with some custody. I don't like to play. That one is the one where you can see that the wing is definitely on fire.
Bro, no, hold on. I think it's gonna crash, bro.
What
Holy
have
shit.
made it lose its engine like
Holy
that, though?
shit. Holy shit. Damn, they're dead.
Charges were
They are
odd.
dead,
Where's
bro.
the evidence? We've seen baby killers and children.
Bro, get the fuck away.
What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, that's the first time I'm seeing that photo with the engine there. I believe that it's probably true because of the way the wing is on fire there. It's like right where the engine would be. So maybe something combusted in the engine. He still tried to take off to turn around and come back because he was going too fast at that point when that engine came on and whatever combusted. And then with all the fuel and everything going on, it exploded or, everything happened the way that it did. It's a very, very sad situation. For everybody involved. Little bit said I have no time for P. Diddy, Puff, Love, whatever. He deserves more than what he got. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Diddy should have been sentenced to longer. Diddy did not get punished. He should have been given more time. I hope he doesn't get released, honestly. Mama said if you don't need or use to give to someone who can, it's an act of kindness. It is. Well, what exactly is Diddy guilty of? Hitting Casey, being a freak, setting up parties. Yeah, he got charged with transportation to for illegal activities. But I think that he killed Kim Porter. There's been some allegations of him having relations with very young girls, specifically the one that he adopted, that can't be found anywhere anymore. That man had a lot of money, and I think he was Epstein toward the end of Epstein and after Epstein. Um, and I think it could have drove him crazy. I mean, the substances, I don't know, but he's opened up schools and things. It's a lot. But I get your point. Hey Chucka, good to see you. Yeah, thank you guys. They need to come up with more evidence in your opinion? Yeah. Well, let's move to evidence. Evidence. Let's talk about evidence. What I have evidence of over here that I haven't dropped yet. All right. So I requested this body cam that I know you can't see yet. I'm about to pull it up for you. I requested this body cam, not really knowing what, like, all I knew was this person was popular on Snapchat. That's all I knew. And so that's all I'm going to tell you. This person evidently is popular on Snapchat or was at one point. Tammy said he's going to turn out to be a Diddy pedophile. They need evidence. Yeah. I didn't know his adopted daughter was missing. That's not good, especially if he killed Kim Porter. That's what the rumors are. I wasn't there. I didn't see. I don't know, but rumor has it that that's what's going on. The pretend judge, good to see you. There were 3 people allegedly on the plane, and none of them survived. There's 11 people deceased right now, one being a child. And when they asked yesterday during the press conference how did a child get anywhere near? And they had said that the parent and the child were at the auto parts place that was hit, allegedly going to go trade an auto part or buy or sell an auto part, something to that effect. Thanks. 3 crew died. It was a cargo plane. Yep. Yep. Okay, so that's all I'm going to tell you about this. Evidently, she's popular on Snapchat. Okay. And that's all I knew when I watched this for the first time. So that's what I'm going to tell you about it. I have edited.
I'm good. Can you shut the car off for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your son?
Yeah, my son's right here.
Okay. You don't put him in the car seat?
Well, I'm just moving the car because we're moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your son's second?
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, does anybody believe that her son's not in a car seat and she just put him there because she's moving the car? I don't believe that. I believe she's about to take off down the road with the child in the car unbuckled.
You want to bring him in? Who's in the house with you?
My father-in-law and my husband.
Okay.
And my other son.
Okay, how old is your...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, how old is he? I want to talk to you real quick about your Snapchat.
That got deleted.
That got deleted?
Yeah.
By who?
Snapchat.
Snapchat deleted it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Lying liar who lied.
You know why?
Breastfeeding stuff.
Like what?
Somebody reported because I was breastfeeding my son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Which son?
Um.
Are you working right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you work? So, the email, the Snapchat was deactivated somewhere, or it was closed by Snap when? Do you remember when? Around?
Couple.
Like Mayish, maybe?
A little before then.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I do want to make sure that we have in the house real quick because I have a few things to ask you. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Just get him out because it's hot, and I don't want him to be getting overheated or anything like that.
Come on, you gotta get up.
As of last night, 11 were deceased, including 1 child. 2 were in the hospital. I think they're both in critical condition, and they referenced burns. And the 3 that were in the cargo plane did die. Well, that's what I said. Kelly, Disdelicious. Is this a cop or a CPS? I think it's kind of both. I do have a body cam where we actually see her, and she is wearing a Port St. Lucie Sheriff's Department thing. You won't see her in this body cam, but I can show her to you before we leave. You will get to see what her face looks like because I pulled pictures of her and threw in the little clips that I make throughout it. Yeah, she got enough milk for everyone, don't she? Lord have mercy.
It's too hot. Okay, I know, honey. Hold on.
Her name is Natalie. You might know her when you see her photo in a minute.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
We're not gonna.
Oh, you're out of Ellis. Yes, Florida.
Just grab my
Port St. Lucie. Now, again, this video is going to jump. It was like a 2-hour video, but there was a lot of pauses, a lot of long redactions, because obviously we're talking about children, but you still get the point. You're going to get mad.
Unlock.
This is body cam that I have, and when I pulled this body cam, I got the name, and what I knew was that she is evidently was popular or doing stuff on Snapchat, and that's what I knew when I watched this video for the first time. She did. That shirt ain't working for her at all.
Okay, Okay, so that video that you said you posted on Snapchat, it was about you breastfeeding your that around that. What time was that?
I mean, I don't know. It's been so long.
It's been a while. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What other social media accounts do you have?
I have Twitter.
Okay, what's that one?
So I do OnlyFans.
Okay.
So I promote my OnlyFans and stuff on Twitter.
Okay.
And then
I'm sorry, not to be disrespectful or anything, but that's not my type of. I've never watched OnlyFans, but I don't know how you were doing. Oh, wait, well, let me just hush and let y'all watch it.
for family, I have another separate Snapchat that's for family and friends. And then when I'm not dealing with Snapchat, with like, promoting.
That video of you breastfeeding, was it you were just showing the video you recorded on your phone and then just kind of just snapped it up to snap with your phone?
I was basically showing a statement to normalize breastfeeding.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Quick, just real quick. Can you give me your pics?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. And so that was the only video that you sent to Snap?
That's through Snapchat. That's the only thing that I sent through. Like I said, just to normalize breastfeeding because not recently, but then I got bashed on it, and which I think was really rude.
Okay.
And so I was just like, on Snap.
I breastfed, so I could understand. I could understand that. Yeah. So what is your phone number? Okay. And what kind of phone do you use?
An iPhone.
Okay. Alrighty. So, so the reason why I'm here is because obviously that Snapchat account was flagged.
Okay.
Okay, in reference to pretty much kind of like what you're telling me. You were snapping, sent that video. Is there any other videos?
No.
So that's your first clue. We got the breastfeeding video that she claims, but this officer seems pretty persistent about another video. Well, I think it was the one that was walking. I don't know. Pretty old enough to not be breastfeeding. A lot of mothers breastfed. I breastfed. But not past. For me, when they started getting teeth, that was when I stopped. But my kids transitioned to the sippy cup pretty quickly too. So, no, not breastfeeding. Some people do breastfeed for longer. Okay, that's fine, but not at the point to where we look like we're in school. You know what I mean? Good afternoon or good morning, said Miss Woozy. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, like what the fuck? Why breastfeed on video? God, crazy ass people. I would be, I damn sure didn't do it on video, but there is, to be fair, nothing wrong with breastfeeding, but on camera for money is kind of sus. Some people do it out in public and some people like to promote it. I personally, that's not something I want to see on video. Some people do. Honestly, if you're breastfeeding on a video and trying to show people, breastfeeding without showing the breast and all of that, maybe, I don't know, if you're trying to be educational, that's your prerogative. I damn sure ain't gonna do it. My mama raised me to be modest about things like that. But that's not the video we're worried about, really.
That's the only one that really involves my child, and just to show him. And yeah, I noticed that because they send out messages on Snapchat saying that this video was flagged, like it needs to be removed, this and that. And then a couple other times, I guess, like I said, promoting or whatever my OnlyFans at other times, this one individual who said he was actually a police officer, said that he's going to get me banned and a bunch of other stuff, created probably like 5 to 7 accounts and continuously tried adding me and banning me, and I found about like 4 of his accounts. And he just kept going and going and going and putting report to get me completely dismissed because I wouldn't give him free content.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm also dealing with that, and I had to make sure I removed him. I'm also on, I'm taking a break because as we're speaking.
Okay. That had anything to do with the OnlyFans account or anything like that?
Like you said, he tried getting referrals, like free stuff out of me, and he's just like, can you do this? Can you do that? And I told him no, like, stop talking to me, like, you're not paying me for anything, and all sorts of stuff. And he just kept recording everything that I did.
All right. So I want to ask you a little bit more information, but I do want to, because I do have to read your rights, okay? It's something that I have to do no matter what, okay? You can continue to stop talking to me at any time you want, alrighty? So, real quick, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have him or her with you during questioning if you wish. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you in any questions if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop talking to me at any time, okay? You have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand these rights that I have explained to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With that, do you want to talk to me and answer some other questions that I have?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So, the span, and it was somewhere around, what month you said? A couple of months ago?
Yeah, probably around May.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is your residence, right? You live here at this house, right?
Yeah, I'm actually moving.
Okay, but you've been pretty much here all this year, the entire year?
Yes.
Okay. And that Twitter, the Twitter that you have is which one? Because you have a few, right?
I have one Twitter.
Okay, which one is it? Is it?
It's unfamiliar, actually.
No? Okay. Okay. Okay, that's your current one? Okay.
So she just talked about a Twitter, and they said, which Twitter? Because you have a few. And then she asked her about a specific one, and the girl goes, no, that one doesn't sound familiar. Ma'am, the cops are at your motherfucking house asking you about your Twitters. I think they know what they're talking about.
So that's Twitter, right?
That's Twitter, yes.
Okay. And so I don't really know much about Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So there you can upload pretty much anything, any content?
Well, not any content. I mean, you know, like, of course not, like, child pornography or whatever.
No child pornography? Okay. Okay. All right.
I had a piece of candy in my mouth that might have sounded like I said something else. Notice that she said no child pornography. Yeah, with the cats are funny. We're not putting all this stuff out on the internet forever for people. I feel like I share too much as it is. And they just read her rights. Yeah, it's not about breastfeeding. Not about breastfeeding.
So, on that Snap, the one that was deactivated by Snap, did they at all message you and say why they did that? And
they kept telling me that it got reported, and the guy that eventually got to another Snapchat had told me, oh, I'm gonna get you banned and reported again. And I knew it. I was like, oh, so it was you who got me reported.
And it was specifically for that one video that you're telling me about?
It was more than that. He just kept reporting all the other videos that I was making.
Tell me about the videos that you were making.
It's just like showing my breast and whatever. And sometimes it would be a simple snap of like, oh, this person reported me. Like, why? Like, it's stupid for them to do that.
Yeah. And in any of those snaps or videos that you uploaded, was any of your children involved?
No.
No?
I wouldn't, besides the breastfeeding video, I didn't involve any of my children because I don't want them, involved in that.
No? Okay. So Snap did flag your account, like I told you, for one specific video.
Okay.
Okay. And it is a video that sounds like your voice, and it's you and your son, a child.
Okay.
And he's putting basically his penis in the vagina. Do you remember something like that?
What the fuck?
Did you hear that? Y'all, okay, so we're talking about this video. Y'all will have to let me know if you think I should release the body cam with the videos that I put in it, like that one that we just heard. I'm gonna play that back for you. It's triggering. We're at 9:48.
the vagina. Do you remember something?
Hold on.
Your son, a child, and he's putting basically his penis in the vagina. Do you remember something like that?
What the fuck?
That's what she looks like. That's one of her Instagram photos. But yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Little babies. You saw them little babies. How little? Stephanie, good to see you. Regardless, it's a child. Please don't misunderstand my statement with that. But what the fuck? What the fuck? Mm-mm.
His penis in my vagina? No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
In any of you having sex with your toddler?
No.
No? Okay. So we have that information.
Toddler. I wasn't ready either when I heard it the first time. I was not prepared. I don't know how you could be for a bombshell like that. Jesus, woman.
With your toddler?
No.
No? Okay. So we have that information as well. That you promote, that you are whatever services
Okay,
they
Jamie, have a good day.
require, that you are able to send certain photos, certain pictures, and some services. Do you remember at all putting that on any of your accounts?
No. The only videos that I upload, like I said, is OnlyFans and then a Dropbox. But with the Dropbox, there was only solo masturbation acts, and there was videos between me and my husband having sex.
Okay. So, does your husband know that you have these videos that you're uploading, like showing your breasts, or you provide services to other men?
Yeah.
Okay. If I was to show that video to your husband, would he be able to recognize your voice in that video? Okay. I want to be honest with you, okay? I believe that video is you, okay, and your son, okay? I do not want to involve them. I do not want to talk to them or put any, stress on them. I want you to just be honest with me. Was that something that you just did just because somebody was asking you to send it so you can give to you because you needed money, or what happened?
No, like I said, men have actually repeatedly, especially European men across states, have actually sent me videos of people since they found out that I'm a mom.
Right.
That, would you do this with your son? And I would say absolutely not.
Okay.
So now it's no, I didn't do that. Actually, people were trying to send me videos. Miss Woozy, you should not feel bad about supporting people that you felt like were genuine people at all. It's very easy to be misled. I think a lot of people were, so please don't feel bad about that. I feel, yeah, take her to jail. Or your feet and breasts not enough for your like, mm-mm. Angela, be careful. This is very triggering. Mm-mm. Yeah.
So how is that video that depicts you, your voice, and the frame of your child was uploaded to Snap?
Wearing a Spider-Man pajama top.
Wearing a Spider-Man pajama top. And I do not want to get anybody else involved.
Wait, we just got those pajamas.
Okay. Does he have more than one spider top?
Matter of fact, he runs around butt naked.
Okay.
He doesn't like to wear clothes.
What? Matter of fact, just out of nowhere, we're just dropping that bombshell. Matter of fact, he just runs around naked. He doesn't like to wear clothes. What the fuck? Why are you letting your child run around naked? Don't get me wrong. I know little boys will like to take their diaper off, but you go behind them, and when they took their diaper off and are running around stark ass naked, you catch them and you say, "No, we're not doing that. Here's a new diaper that we're going to put on, and we're going to put some clothes on. And if you refuse to wear clothes, well, then you're getting in trouble and going to timeout." We don't let children run around the house stark ass naked. No, sorry, no. Banana said, exploiting your child knowing pedos are getting sick pleasure from it. I can't with this person. Oh, yeah. It's not even that. She made a fucking video of
I
herself
have friends of
abusing
mine that have
herself.
little boys and they
Yeah.
love to walk around naked.
Yeah.
I get
But and she's trying to be friendly with her here. I get it too. I had little boys myself, but I put clothes on them. No, we're not running around naked. You can wear shorts and like, like a swimming trunk kind of thing. You can go outside if it's hot with no shirt on if you're a little boy, but we're not running around motherfucking naked. No. It's like, tell me something I don't know. Been dealing with this weird brain my whole life. Poor thing. I'm sorry. Yeah, it, you don't always know, that somebody's bad in the beginning. It takes a little while sometimes. She's not convincing. I used to duct tape my baby's nephew's. Right. Like we're keeping it on. Thank you. She's a PDF of the. Yeah, it's her own child. That was my next question. Somebody sent you CP and you didn't report it? I always try to give people a chance to correct themselves. Yep. This is horrific. Absolutely horrific. Yeah, exactly. Kids want to do what they want, but as parents, you don't let them.
it. But was there any point where something like that happened and you didn't mean to, or you just needed money because you are in need of money? Because there is this video that is pretty much a toddler and
Trying to give her an out.
having his penis kind of being rubbed on the vagina. Do you remember that sometime in May? And listen, I don't want to get them involved. I don't want to talk to everybody. Okay? If you are in need of money,
Hey, Addie.
I get it. But I just need to confirm that he's okay and that nothing else is happening to him.
I don't know why her face is blurred either. I was wondering that myself. It's not in other videos, so it's kind of weird. This is why I don't just fully give trust to women. Both men and women can be sick and harm kids. Yup.
There's nothing happening to my son.
Okay.
Nothing would ever happen to my sons.
Okay. So, do you remember that video?
No.
Okay. Would you allow me to see your phone?
Right now, it's dead, but yeah, I could charge it.
Okay, what kind of phone is it?
It's an iPhone.
It's an iPhone, okay. Would you allow me and my partner to look at it?
Yeah, once it's charged.
Okay. So
Yeah, once it's
Do you have a
charged.
charging cord in your car?
Yeah, I do. I would have to.
Would you like to
Here,
go
I
ahead and put
got
it
a
in?
battery.
So, again,
Yeah, ma'am, you're not going to get to delete anything. They come prepared with everything they need to look at that motherfucking phone.
I don't want to talk to your husband, but I have this video, and he sounds like your voice, and as my child. I know that you didn't mean to harm him, but that video, it was uploaded to Snap, and Snap said, we're concerned that this child is being abused. Okay?
I mean, it makes sense.
Okay.
For them to be concerned over a video like that. But also that Snapchat wasn't only controlled by me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
The what?
That Snapchat wasn't only controlled.
So I'm going to back that up because that was important for me. Listen to this.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
The what?
That Snapchat wasn't only controlled by me.
Okay, who controlled it?
So you're making videos with your child, okay? Breastfeeding, as you claim, you haven't admitted to the other yet. You're getting videos of CP, and you're saying that it wasn't only controlled by me. This cop is saying that it's a video that she believes strongly is your voice, where you're doing that to your child. It is your child in a Spider-Man shirt that you just claimed that you just bought him, and you're saying somebody else controlled it. What are you saying somebody filmed you doing that? And at the end of the day, if you're trying to place blame on somebody else for filming you doing that and uploading the video, ma'am, you were still doing it. Like, this is not, there is no explanation that can make this make sense. And the sooner she realizes that, the better off we'll all be. Jen Soto's sister? Said Brenda. I hope not. Sometimes they do that because their clothes are too tight and they need to be potty trained. So kids take their clothes off. I had a hard time with mine keeping clothes on. Shoes on my youngest, the struggle is real. Mine hate to wear shoes, but yeah, sometimes they would take them off. I would put them back on. Yeah. Have a good day, Wolfpack. It's not good. Phew. I think Jen Soto's sister was actually not like her, but I could be wrong.
I usually there was another gentleman that had it because he wanted to claim to be like my manager on OnlyFans and stuff like that. And like I said, I have received videos from other people, even like a white girl sucking off this little boy who she said she claimed to babysit.
What?
Yeah, fuck. And I said, and her name was Artemis something. And I literally said, like, I'm not interested. Like, I'm not into that stuff. She's like, oh, aren't you a mom? Like, boys and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, I'm not into things like that. I even got people who came from Telegram. This is another app that asked me if I do any mommy stuff and whatever. And I told them, no, I don't do that with my kids.
Guy that's here?
No, that's my father.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. That's your father-in-law?
Yeah, I never put my kids through that.
Okay. So you said that somebody else controlled that account. Who is that person?
He was online. He was on Twitter.
Okay.
I knew him as Kino.
Okay.
K-E-N-N-O.
And how did he control that Snapchat account?
He controlled that Snapchat account. He logged in on a different device. I just know he's from Jamaica.
Me too.
Okay. So that video that I'm telling you about was created and uploaded at this house.
Okay.
Because the information that we received from Snapchat tells us the IP address that is coming from, which when we did our investigation...
I got a battery. Can I get your phone and charge it for you?
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't have any weapons in there, right?
Does a taser count?
Yeah, it's a weapon. As long as you don't tase me, we're good.
I don't.
No.
Got it?
Yeah, actually.
Alright. So you do allow us to take a look at it real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the most.
Is it dead?
No,
Oh, I
it's
can't see. I
real
don't-
live. Yeah, it's
You bring
little.
your glasses? Oh, you have them.
So remember, she said her phone was dead, and now all of a sudden it's not dead.
Oh, there they are.
Me too.
So you do give us permission to take a look at this?
Yep.
Okay. And this is your phone. Who else has the password to this phone?
My husband.
Your husband? Okay. Does your husband have Snap?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they did some extensive research into this before they came to arrest her. There is a body or a video, I'll show it to you guys, but it's like 6 hours and all you see, it's all redacted, but it's like in a storeroom or something, and I figured out that that's them looking at her Snapchat account. It's at 75%. Yep.
He
Is that what's the name of that Snapchat account?
This is.
Real quick, what's your passcode on this phone?
that video, even if that guy had access to your Snap, that video came from here and it was uploaded with the IP. Okay? So, again, I have this information. I can show you this video, but also, if you don't cooperate with me, I'm going to have to go there and I'm going to have to ask them about this video. Your voice sounds like your voice. Do you remember somebody ever telling you that to make that video for anything, for any purposes? And
like I said, there's a bunch
I know
of guys.
that you're a good, I know you seem like a wonderful mom, okay? But did anybody ever request that of you? And that's how your account was deactivated?
Like I said, a bunch of men have always requested stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So somewhere in May, did somebody ask you for something like that, like naughty, naughty mama, or
Yeah. Do you
videos?
have any like naughty MILF stuff?
Okay.
It's like a bunch of men. Matter of fact.
Okay. Did you? It was a small video, nothing huge. Did you create that to get these people out of your freaking hair?
No, I mean some like regular Snapchats, not like a story being sent.
Yes. No.
You would see like my son he runs around the house naked, but I tried getting the angles of just like my face and whatever. But
Her son's running around naked while she's making OnlyFans content. Again, I've got a big problem with that. They already know the answers before they ask, as Cindy from sunny South Florida pointed out. And what was I saying? Forgot my train of thought.
those were just like regular Snapchats just to be sent out.
Okay.
Not like, purposely record this for that situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is this one video again where
they're trying to give her several outs. Like she's trying every way she can to make it appear like she's giving her the excuses she needs to admit to it, but she's just trying to get her to finally admit to it. And she's one of these that won't never admit to it. Mustang, thank you so very much for the super sticker. That was so very sweet and supportive of you. And I greatly appreciate the little fox with the hearts. That's so cute. Thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate the support. Thank you. Yeah, Define Wonderful Mom. Thank you again, Mustang. I greatly appreciate it. And Banana Bottom sent a super sticker just now. Thank you for that. Little hamburger. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. That was so very sweet and supportive of you, Banana Bottom, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so very much for the support. That helps out so very much. I'm waiting on more body cams and stuff, but like there's the little videos I put in here. I'm going to release this with heavy trigger warnings at some point, but I wanted to play it for you guys to get your thoughts on all of this and discuss it, because it's absolutely disgusting, and this woman's a piece of shit. But I wanted to know if you guys think I should keep like the little videos I make that say like what the fuck, and like we're not just going to skip past that. You guys will have to let me know if you think I should keep it in there when I release it or take it out and release it without that, because I'm trying to figure out what, people like. The screaming fox is so cute, isn't it? Thank you guys again for the support. Danny said, do they go inside the home in this? Is this the one where the house is almost empty? In Florida, they do not allow, like on body cams, they won't allow you to see the inside of people's homes. So when they actually enter the house, the body cam goes black. They do go in the house and you can still hear what they're saying. And you'll see that in a minute. But unfortunately, we can't see inside people's homes in the state of Florida. Yeah, she's doing a good job. I found the most delicious veggie burgers, so I had to send the burger. I've had a couple that were like really good veggie burgers, but you have to let me know where it's at. Does anyone think she could possibly be wearing some kind of skirt as a top? Who would make that a top? I don't know. I've seen shirts like that, but it's ugly. I don't know what she's doing.
Small trial is on rubbing the vagina, and it came from this house from your snap. Okay. He's wearing Spider-Man pajamas, and he depicts the frame of your son, and it looks like you. Again, if you don't remember or somebody threatened you because you had to do that video, I need to know that.
Okay, because I'm usually like, my bedroom's right there. There's a TV right in front of us and whatever. And like I said, maybe something, I don't know, because my kids are always on top of me. Okay. Breastfeeding, just hanging out with he likes to lay on, because I also breastfed him.
Okay.
So he's very attached.
Any kid ever went on top of you and started humping you, and you thought it was funny, and you videotaped it?
What? What? What the hell? What the? Did you ever did you hear what she said? I'm trying to show y'all the one where hold on, I'm gonna pull up the video that shows where they're going through and like looking at her Snapchat so you can get an idea of what they've done. But yeah, I'm gonna back that up. What the fuck? Let me go. There we go.
Okay.
So he's very attached.
Naked ever went on top of you and started humping you, and you thought it was funny, and you videotaped it
What?
for no other reason than just like whatever.
I mean, I record myself all the time during Snapchat. And sometimes my son does lay on top of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Naked?
Yeah.
What? So the detective officer asked her, "Has your son ever laid on top of you naked and humped you?" And then she talks about, "Oh, well, sometimes I record myself and my son's naked all the time for Snapchat." Uh-uh. Before I even play that video, it's
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
the fuck?
What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Now I'm going to show you guys this other video real quick, and we're going to come right back to that. But this video I have, and it's heavily redacted, actually. I think I need to do it like this. Oh, you don't have to see it. Hold on. You don't have to hear it because you can't hear anything but what sounds like a fan. So this is what they have, right? And what's redacted right there is a computer screen right here. And this goes on for 6 hours. I don't know, it might not let you hear it right now because of the way I'm sharing it, but all you can hear is like a fan blowing, like they've got some kind of white noise redacting it. 6.5 hours of this. So what I have concluded from this is them going through her Snapchat more than likely and pulling all of the videos. Somebody had to sit there and watch it, I guess. 6.5 hours of that. Yep. It's nothing but that for 6.5 hours. Yep. So I mean she was fucking busted by the time they got there. Hey Kalisa, good to see you. She is trying to make all the nakedness normal, sweet league. And I'm having none of that. Jerry said, "What is wrong with people who are supposed to be parents? Never would I ever think, say, or do such things. Help us all." Right? I was looking and I was wondering if she was pregnant myself. I hope not. Check those babies for physical abuse. Yep. Fucking sick, bitch.
And this is always naked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was that one of those videos that by mistake you send it to Snap? Or
Probably I probably would send something like that, but it would be to somebody close and not like a regular stranger or anything like that. Like my husband, I'll send him Snapchats and whatnot. Like one time, Nick even like removed his diaper, and I'm just like little boy running around booty ass naked, and I would send it to my husband.
Okay. What?
Messed up.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this video that I have, if I show it to you, would you be able to say, yeah, that was him? Just being playing around, being dumb?
I mean, I would have to see the video first.
Okay, I can show it to you. Okay. All right. Hang tight for a second.
That makes me think there's more than one video. I mean, she's really trying not to admit it. And she doesn't appear to admit it, but is there more than one video? Are you trying to figure out which fucking video it is? And again, I'm what we got videos where your son is butt ass naked on your chest, laying with you or breastfeeding or something and humping you, and you're finding it funny? Like that itself is not enough for you to say, "Whoa, what the fuck?" What the? I can't. The officer can't even. He got to stand back there so he doesn't punch her. Yeah, he's got his rag out. He's hot. He's about to burn the fuck up. He's mad. They're showing her the video. She's just making excuses, thinking that the cops didn't know anything and she's smarter than them. Yep, Rosie. Lala said, when you release the video, I think you should keep your little sound bites and clips. It's unique, and I think it makes it more palatable. Okay, cool. Thank you. Some borderline personality shit. That's some fucked up shit. No, ma'am. I hope nobody's, I don't know much about borderline personality disorder, but I hope nobody's out there doing shit like this and blaming it on that. Yeah. Right?
Does that Gmail account link to that one that they deactivated still good?
Yeah, that Gmail's still good. Yeah.
Okay. Sure, I'm lucky and I have battery here. And if not, we're gonna have a problem. Yep, it's dead. Okay, who else is in the house besides your husband and the kids?
Just them?
And your husband?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I do want to show that video, but I need, can I use an outlet out here?
Yeah.
Is there one out here?
There's an outlet right over there.
Okay.
Behind that.
Does he have a lot of Spider-Man pajamas?
Just one set for both sons, just one set.
Rosie said, have some decency and pull up your shirt, or excuse me, I'm going to go put on a bra and t-shirt. Right. She got no decency. You don't know where her hands have been, no doubt. And they pulled up on her undercover. Yep. Shirt literally has ties that she could use to hold it up over her neck. Yeah. She don't care. Oh, they had everything. They got lots of shit, I think. Oh, well, thank you, Banana Bottom. You guys are so awesome. I appreciate y'all watching this with me. I know it's difficult. Um, I've got a lot of stuff on this, and I figured that, we would go over it and I'd get your opinions. Shit's sick. Could you tell me a mom was running around naked? No, she was doing OnlyFans, and there's a video of her abusing her son that is a toddler. Allegedly, the toddler runs around naked. But this video is nothing. You're not gonna see it, but you hear about it. Yeah, the one set that you probably does.
Who takes care of your kiddos when you're at work? Your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Just waiting for it to load up. So when he goes on top of you and gets naked and acts silly like that, what do you tell him? Like joke around? He doesn't think anything's wrong with that?
He likes to lay on my side, because like I said, I used to breastfeed. And he finds breastfeeding comforting. He'll still play with like my nipples or whatever, even just to fall asleep. But the other one, he's breastfeeding as well.
You do have some.
So both children are breastfeeding, and she literally just said that he finds breastfeeding comforting and will play with her nipples to fall asleep. And it's normal for
he
her.
finds breastfeeding comforting. He'll still play with like my nipples or whatever, even just to go to sleep. But the other one, he's breastfeeding as well.
You do have some stuff that you promote, like services for like lactating videos like that?
Lactation, yes.
Lactation.
Mhm.
Have you submitted any of those to
Yeah,
whoever
this is
requires
Florida.
it?
I have.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Where do you keep those videos at?
On a Dropbox.
The Dropbox account? What is your Dropbox username?
Well, I think there's a small one, maybe between the ages of like probably 2 and 4, from what it sounds like. We don't ever know. And then in the beginning of the video, you see her taking one out of a vehicle that looks to be about maybe between 4 and 6. And she just says she breastfeeds both of them still. I used to breastfeed, so she's still doing this beyond the breastfeeding. She said, I thought she said she was still breastfeeding them both. I'm sorry, I might have misheard. She don't even deserve the title of parent, in my opinion. And her husband knew about this and did nothing to protect his children. Oh, just wait, Rachel. Oh, hell no. I know mine didn't take pacifiers, but what she's saying is way different than pacifying. Right. Mm-mm. Yeah, see, mine, by the time they got teeth, I wasn't doing that, so I don't know. But if the child's playing with your nipples, I would think you would move the child's hand while they were breastfeeding. I don't know. I could be wrong too, Abellis. I might have misheard it as well. Good question. Should be eating a lot of fast food, maybe?
It's under email.
So complicated to get into this computer. You have to ask, they ask you tons of questions. Oh, he's your little one?
Yeah.
He's so tiny.
He's my youngest.
Oh, God bless him. Why are you guys leaving?
Can't afford anything.
That right there was important for me because the detective just said, God bless him. Like she's real upset about it. In that moment, I think she breaks character. I'll back it up. I think she breaks character and it's like, oh, that's your baby. Oh, he's so precious. And then God bless him. Like, God, we got to get these kids out of here as soon as possible. She broke character, I think. Hold on.
So complicated to get into this computer. You have to ask, they ask you tons of questions. Oh, he's your little one?
Yeah.
He's so tiny.
He's my youngest.
Right here.
Oh, God bless him.
Did you hear the way she just said, God bless him? Like, I think she broke character. And I think she's wanting to get them kids the fuck out of there quickly. Cindy said, we will never be able to normalize breastfeeding when people like this are doing this kind of bullshit. Right. She's blaming it on breastfeeding, just like the homeschool. They're blaming the homeschool. I just, breastfeeding is a normal thing, but this is absolutely not. And she's got no shame. But I don't know much about OnlyFans. I'm assuming to work for OnlyFans, you would have to have no shame. I don't know. But to this extent, there's fucking something motherfucking wrong.
Why are you guys leaving?
We can't afford anything. We're not even getting another house or anything like that. We're just sleeping with mom.
Absolutely.
With your mom? Is she okay with you moving?
Everybody's helping out.
There are no words for that. I mean, walking somebody safe is not even going through something like that.
Yeah, even that one, the youngest.
All right, so this is a video, and again, if it was unintentional. I get it.
Where's your dad? I know, I'm right here.
All right, here it is. Coming from.
That's not me. That's some white girl that sent me that video. I don't even wear acrylic nails. She pale as all hell.
So she said, that's not me. I don't even have those color fingernails. That's that white girl that sent me videos. Okay. You would think that. Okay, but I'm assuming so she said it's the video where the toddler thinks that it's normal to do adult relations pretty much. And you hear a woman's voice in the background. Now, you'll hear it again. You can hear like some kind of moaning that sounds like it's coming from a female, disgustingly. I'm assuming the camera shot only shows not a face, obviously, but it's got to show something. Hands, because she said I don't even have nails like that. Now, I don't. When we talk about the husband, right? The husband is about to be shown the same video, okay? And it's weird to me personally, and maybe it won't be weird to you guys. But for instance, I could identify my husband's private areas in any video anywhere with his face in it, without his face in it. I would know, okay? As I would think he would know mine as well. He denies that being her. Okay. Now I'm picturing that maybe the video just shows a hand, some nails, and private areas of a child, unfortunately, and an adult. But for the husband, and then there's also a voice that the detective has reiterated many times. Said the detective said that it sounded like her voice. So I don't know how you as a husband don't recognize that. It makes me nervous because I'm like, are you covering up for her? I don't know. Yeah, you're in possession of child pornography and it's still a crime. And she has reiterated many times that it came from that house. Some people breastfeed their kids until double digits and beyond. My friend's mom fed her youngest until 7. It messed with her it messed her teeth, the child's teeth up. Good gracious. Lori Ann, this is that's pretty much a brief synopsis. She says she works for OnlyFans. A video was uploaded of a toddler putting his member in a grown woman's area. And there's a video of it uploaded. Toddler. Cara said maybe the husband was in severe denial and didn't want to believe it was his wife. Maybe the husband was in shock. I hope so. I hope so. I don't know. You'll see.
Yeah, that white girl sent me that video. That's not me.
Do you have it?
No, the J account is deleted. That Snapchat's deleted. I didn't.
Oh, you don't have it. The Snapchat's deleted and it's all of a sudden fucking funny to you?
Save that video, nothing. I saw that. I was disturbed. I said absolutely not. But that's not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's that Artemis girl that I was telling you about.
The what?
Her name's Artemis.
Okay.
She sent me that. She said she was babysitting some boy. There's actually a video of her wearing glasses, like large glasses, and she's sucking that little boy off. She sent me 2 videos.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not me. Absolutely.
Okay. So
she sent me 2 videos where she's sucking a little boy off. What the fuck? What are we doing?
Oh, do you remember her screen name?
Yep.
If I can get into my phone, I can tell you her Snapchat name. She sent me that though. I remember that.
Okay. So then there's also another person that reached out saying that you were again providing services.
Okay.
And some of them were of videos having sex with your toddler.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Do you remember that?
Like I said, a whole bunch of men always requesting all sorts of stuff. Even other females like that one right there, who she sent me that video, and then her sucking off the same little white boy that I just saw in that video, and it's crazy. And like I said, that one police officer dude who just tried getting me in trouble over and over and over again, knowing that I have kids and stuff like that. He even tried getting me to send him canine, like, sex videos because I have a dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to talk to your husband.
Yeah.
Real quick, okay?
Yeah.
And we are.
So now it's not only the toddler, children, double, 2 children now. It's animals, the dog as well. Okay. Tell your cat, I said, "Psst," said, "How can CSAM ever be funny? I hate her. She talks like this is a normal, everyday, regular behavior." Yep. I don't give a fuck if you're doing OnlyFans or if you're in LA shooting fucking porn for a well-known studio and getting paid $100,000 per session. I don't give a fuck. None of this is fucking normal. It's not normal. It can't be normalized. This is depravity. These people are evil, like Mustang said. You might not have that nail polish on now, but you do own it. Right. You got your nails done like that. And I'm willing to bet they got a receipt for it. I'm the wrong one. I don't love cops, but if I got a video like that, I would immediately drive to the police station and give them my phone. Right. Me too. Me motherfucking too. As a matter of fact, with the Nova situation, I found the fucking TikTok with the videos on it. And every single one of them I clicked report, 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 and all it did was hide it for me, and that was on X. It hid it for me. And I couldn't see it anymore. But you best believe everyone that I didn't even look at the video. I saw like the picture or whatever, and I reported them bitches. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. I'm sorry. Nope. Hannah said she's the worst excuse of a human ever, and her woman card revoked. Nobody claims her. No race, no gender, no one, in my opinion. Nope. She deserves to rot. She obviously is used to seeing all this awfulness. She's laughing like no big deal. I can't understand. A dog too, yeah. And somebody put $200 in chat, so I'm assuming that you heard in the beginning she's making $200. I didn't quite catch how much she was making on OnlyFans, but again, y'all, I love to stream and do what we're doing right now, and I am gonna come on camera and show my face. But if it ever came down to like I felt like I needed to put myself on the internet having relations, I'm sorry. I'll go work at fucking McDonald's before I do that. It's just people, why is this acceptable? Any form of this. We shouldn't be like when I think of corn, I think of like somebody in a studio in downtown LA or something. I don't know. Like just uploading it yourself on the internet. I don't know. All that shit's weird for me. Again, if I ever even thought about doing that to make money, I would go get a fucking job, like a real job to pay bills. Like, nope, nope. There's something seriously fucking wrong with our society. Banana bottom. And these people are a disgrace. Watkins Chomo abused animals too and tried graping a baby. What? Watkins. Which one? What? My God. My God almighty.
I would like to see if you can just hang tight here for me.
Right.
And see
Hell
what happens.
no.
Go ahead. I'll open the door for you right now.
Actually, you know what we'll do is if you want to take care of the kiddos real quick, and I'll bring them out.
That won't overheat, right?
Let's throw it inside.
Yeah, we'll bring it in. Any dogs?
Whoa, I didn't catch that the first time. Is that she talking about her phone overheating? Because she was just gonna leave the kid in there until the cop said, "Why don't you take him inside? It's kind of hot out." Hey, Rubber, good to see you. Kalisa said the most popular corn now is amateur corn, people downloading themselves. I don't know how you could put yourself on I can't. The one who was murdered in prison, the ex-singer. Jesus! With a baby? Fucking Jesus. Thank you. She's built like 2 toothpicks holding up an olive. She is. Like, even if you were gonna watch that, which I'm not gonna deny I've watched it before, not her, but, corn in general, I wouldn't want to see all that. I have a hard time understanding some people has decency flown out the window. Ugh, evidently, a baby. How fucked up is that? This is from Port St. Lucie, Florida. I can't even look at myself without clothes, let alone think about doing any of that. Oh my God. Right, Rosie. I'm about the same way. Like, self-conscious as fuck. Nope. That's for my husband. That's what it's meant to be for my husband. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay.
So, my name is Sarah, and I work with Port St. Lucie Police Department. You know that I guess you also have Snap, right? You got Snap? She has a Snap. She had a Snap account. Remember that one that she had?
Yeah.
Okay. And that was deactivated by Snap a couple of months back. Do you remember why?
I'm not sure why.
Okay. So she explained to me that she works and does certain things, sends videos out to guys and stuff like that. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any videos that you've seen that maybe are inappropriate? Or anything that you've seen, do you have access to her phone? Do you see what she does?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's nothing that you would think like, no, that's crazy. Like, don't do that. No? Okay. So Snapchat.
Okay, so he just admitted that he's never seen her do anything that he would say, that's crazy, don't do that. So you're just letting your wife, the mother of your children, get on camera and do all of these things for all of these men, and you're just okay with that? What the fuck?
Send us it's called a cyber tip, saying, hey, this person that has the screen name uploaded this video, and it's of a child, a toddler, that is similar to, and I wanted to show you this video and the voice, and I wanted you to see if you can identify if it's him, if it's the clothes that he's wearing, because obviously we're concerned for him, and my main concern, you as a father, that he's fine.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm going to show it to you, and you tell me. Okay? It's sunny out here, so you can come closer.
They do it together, and she does it like for other things. Like, I'm sorry, if my husband came home and I was like, oh, I made a video where I was solo, as she described it, I would be getting divorced. I don't know. I wish I did.
It does have volume, and I want you to listen to the volume to it, so you can tell me if that is Marilyn's voice. Sorry, give me 1 second, because when I close the...
All right, I'm not going to pause it while she shows him, and I want to know what y'all think. If y'all think he knew or not.
Yeah, you have to find it again.
How are you doing? I know that. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Are you working? Yeah, you are working, right?
Yeah.
She can tell I have a lot of work. So this is a video right here, and I'm gonna put the video volume up. And if you need to come closer and hear the voice, over here, get closer.
So there you heard where she's I don't know what my nail? My nail? I don't know what she's saying. Something. I said I wasn't gonna pause it. He immediately said no. He's real close. I'm gonna try to back it up.
You can tell I have a lot of work.
I won't pause it this time.
So this is a video right here, and I'm gonna put the video volume up. And if you need to come closer and hear the voice, over here, get closer. So there are people asking her to send videos of her having sex with her toddler. So I just want to make sure. Okay. Get closer. Go ahead, get closer. Listen to the voice too, cause
Watching it again.
that's not who?
That's not either of them.
No? Okay. Does he have
Now, keep in mind again, if they had their faces on there, then I don't think we'd be I think that she would have already been in handcuffs. I'm thinking that it's showing just the action itself and maybe some hands, right? And he listened to it twice, and you heard that like, ugh, the sound that she made or whatever. And it is like a high pitched different tone than her voice, but the cops know that it's her. Okay, or else they wouldn't be here. So why is he lying? Like, is he lying because he genuinely thinks it's not her? And they talk about the Spider-Man shirt. It's obviously a Spider-Man shirt that this little boy has worn because it's a very distinctive, the Spider-Man pajama shirt type thing. Um, so it's probably a shirt that he has seen. She definitely has seen. So it's weird. Like, I can't figure out if he really thinks that, oh, she would never do that and that's not her, or if he knows and he's covering for her. You think he's desensitized to the CP? Southern said he's too calm. Miss King said if you didn't know, even if in shock or even if you didn't think it was her, wouldn't you be outraged or have some strong emotion? That's true. I would. I'd be like, what the fuck even is that? Why would you think that's my wife? Yeah, you're right. You're right. He is a little bit. Yep, I see what y'all are saying. He's definitely too calm. Yeah, the IP address doesn't lie, and they have that it came from that house. Y'all think he's covering. He needs to be held accountable too, then. You don't think he knew, Abraham? Yeah, I think I'd be angry immediately no matter what, too.
Underwears like that? Pajamas? Spider-Man pajamas?
Yeah, Spider-Man pajamas, but not like that.
Okay. Okay. Well, again, that is the reason why I'm here, because I am concerned of, possible abuse on a child. And obviously, as you can see, this is obviously concerning. This is a parent, right?
Yeah.
And her pattern and what she's been, doing on Snap and stuff like that. And that she's sending lactating videos and stuff like that. So do you understand why we're here?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. But her voice, not her?
That wasn't her, and that wasn't our son.
Okay. Can I take a look at your son real quick and just look at his belly?
I think he might be
Let me just speak with my partner.
It does sound like she said Emmanuel. Huh. I didn't even think about that. That is what it sounds like. And it turns my stomach too. That's why I try not to like play that over and over. But I couldn't, like, when I saw it, I was like, I couldn't figure out, and I wanted some advice on if you guys thought that he knew or not. The thing that gets me is the Spider-Man shirt. Like, does he have any pajamas like that? Because again, obviously it's her. Obviously he's had pajamas like that. So why are they both lying and saying that he doesn't? Snarky said he might be seeing all those dollars flying out the window if she gets arrested and charged. But those are his babies. You know what I mean, Cat Nine? That's your fucking child. That is your son. Sons and the dog. Like, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, get a job. Like, no. Absolutely not. My hands would be on my face or grabbing the computer. Right. Yeah, I think I'm with you guys. I agree. Friday said my son has all the therapies today, but I came in to click the thumb up and say hello. Oh, okay. Be careful, Brady, because this one's gonna be hard to watch. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up, and I hope that your son has good therapy today. I think it took him by surprise, and he's like, "What the fuck?" and trying to keep it together. That could be possible. What the hell is all this about? Yeah, because she did just explain it. Like, obviously, we've got this video and we're concerned about the lactating, but still, I would be, when you say that, if I'm thinking about myself, I would be like, yeah, she does lactating videos, but that has nothing to do with it. Like, for you to be in my yard right now, showing me this video, you've got to have some pretty definitive proof that you think it's my wife. So I need to know what proof you have that you think it's her. If I genuinely, like, that would be my thought process. But is that because we talk about cases all the time? And is that not a normal thought process for somebody? I don't know. It's hard to hear. You don't want to hear it. Maybe they couldn't understand how much trouble they would get in. They don't seem very worried about it. Incest? Like, I don't give a fuck how much trouble. I wouldn't care if, God forbid, it was fucking legal. Still, absolutely not. My husband was a deputy and now works in foster care. Sadly, I get it. While at the same time, I don't get how people can do things. Oh, right, right. Yeah, Cat. I didn't mean, I didn't want you to think I was picking on you. I just get heated and, loud. I'm a loud person. He might be shocked and try not to say anything either way until he gets a chance to figure it out, especially if he doesn't trust cops. Good point. Maybe she told him she got reported for breastfeeding videos because that's what she first told the cop. Right. It would make sense. It would make sense. Imagine how you would act if your partner was accused of such. You would be like, no way. We all would at first until you're hit with that proof smack out in the face. And it might take a minute to try to figure it out. Like, okay, that is her. Do I say it's her? Knowing that this is being recorded and it's going to be held against her. I don't know. I think she redistributed the videos CSAM she downloaded. Well, that video specifically, they think it's her and she gets arrested for it. Spoiler alert, apologize. There's no way you can make me watch the video, maybe listen to the voices, but him watching it twice speaks volumes in my opinion. It's like that, that your son had that shirt at the very least. And like I said, I would know my husband's, anywhere. So I don't know. I'm kind of, I don't know. Aaron. Aaron, good luck.
And you put this much stuff? How do you?
That's true.
Okay, so is he been diagnosed with any?
No.
This is in the house.
No, what's wrong? What hurts? Little pinky?
Mommy hurt.
Mommy hurt.
Oh, he's probably hungry.
Okay, you want to eat something? No? Okay. So we do have
That's weird to me that he says mommy hurt and talking about his pinky. This is all black because it's in the house, but they have conversations. Again, in the state of Florida, they are not allowed to show the insides of people's houses. So when they go into somebody's house, it's always a black screen like this. Yeah, mommy hurt. Talking about his pinky because she said, "Did you hurt your pinky?" So I'm assuming he's standing there holding his pinky out saying, "Mommy hurt." Mommy, it hurts, maybe? I don't know. A little weird. Is Lori green? I don't have a notification. Well, Lori, I will play the crazy train for you real quick because I do see that you're green now. So you must have renewed your membership, but it's not showing up on my end. So thank you for renewing your membership, and I'll grab the crazy train to pick you up on the way to Speculation Station. Thank you so very much, Lori. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to know how you would react, to be fair. And I don't know what his thought process is. Maybe he's well aware and trying to keep it under wraps. You know, Cara said, I think I'd react in anger. You got a point, Abraham. We don't know how we'd react until we're in the situation. I pray to God and all other higher beings that no one here ever has to go through that. Amen. I know how I'd react, but I can see the denial point like, no, that's not my husband. No. Right. Also, keep in mind that a lot of people justify their deplorable behavior with kids just because they love them. It's like when we say no one can yell at my kid but me and that's because I love them. Yeah, but yelling is different. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. We're talking about deplorable behavior with kids. When you say that, you make me think about like people being like, oh, she wanted it because she, a toddler walked by sucking on a lollipop or something. And I know that that that's a lot different than saying I can yell at my kids because I love them, but nobody else can. I think I see what you're saying. Like they're justifying their deplorable behavior. As for us, would be don't yell at my child. I can because I'm their parent, but they're saying I can do these incest things with my child because I love them. But at what point? I mean, we're not talking about the Whitakers that it's been going on for generations, and they might think that it's okay. I don't know. Regardless if you love your child or not, this is unacceptable, right?
to look at the house and look at clothing.
I do too.
That matches the description of that video. So we are going to be doing a search of it. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit. Okay, and again, my priority is making sure that they're fine. And obviously, because of the content on that video, it's concerning as a parent to make sure that they're safe. Okay.
Down.
Okay.
There's even clothes in the garage.
I'm sorry?
There's even clothes in the garage if you want to look at them.
Okay. Do you want to feed them or anything? You're going to give them something to eat?
Is there pizza box? I'm sorry, I'm just really pissed off because
Do you remember that video?
Yeah, I remember. I know exactly who sent it to me.
What month around was it?
Just this one Friday. I can't really.
So it was around the time that they
closed down. Yeah, they closed down. I went to go log on and wouldn't let me log in. They said that even my device was disabled. And like I said, I'm surprised that that's the only video that they, I'm even looking. That's the only video that they actually flagged because all these other perverted ass men were doing other things for children.
Okay. And did you ever send anything to them like that?
No, absolutely not. I've always been disgusted with stuff. I would never put my kids through that type of harm or even show them that type of stuff.
You understand why?
So she's still denying it, even though the cops are literally standing in your fucking house right now.
Here, though, right?
Yeah, I understand, and it's pissing me off that people are sending me stuff like that. It's just I'm going through a lot right now.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
What's happening to you? I get it. So take it from there, okay?
Okay. Even in that video, I know that like even.
Right?
There's a phone. Yes, thank you so much. So everybody's leaving?
Yeah, we're all moving.
So they're selling. This is Orlando?
Just dad. Well, it's his dad owns the house.
And we're selling it?
Selling it.
Too expensive to have two houses.
See, here he's saying mommy hand, which makes me think he hurt his hand or something and trying to get his mom to look at it. Yeah. They can see the same baby on the post. Yeah. You know, it's a little off-putting.
You want to give mommy a hand? Okay. Where is your mom? Here in Port St. Lucie?
Yeah. She lives 6 minutes down the road.
Okay. And you guys are moving to like an apartment or what are you doing?
Moving with
Your mom.
yeah.
Sorry.
He's quiet.
Yeah,
How much do you have from?
they're pretty good kids.
If you have food that you're not sharing with him,
Whose doggy is that?
My dog.
Yours?
Yeah.
Taking him to
I've had her for like 9 years now.
Do you make okay money at all weekends?
I only have like 2 fans.
Just make a phone call because
There's one too.
what do you want to tell him that if you see FSC and you want to check on the baby or something? Don't tell him if you don't want to tell him that.
I'm just calling him anyway.
Do you want to get the office? Oh, okay.
She does.
Okay. Give her a message. I'll text her.
Yeah. Right, while in the beginning trying to leave her child in a hot car. Remember that.
Right now I'm dealing with something. I may not be able to make it in or I'll be very late. I'll give you a text to tell you which one. I'll probably see you at the office. If not, then I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, have a good one.
button right there.
I don't know.
That is weird.
So what's the status?
Hold on, let me call him.
Just hold this for a second. All right, I'm gonna. You dropped off your pizza? Oh no! This is his room. Okay. Where do you stay? Can I stay real quick?
It's a little bit messy because, moving and all that stuff.
Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, so his room is here. All his clothes are packed, he says?
No, not all the clothes are packed. The rest is in the garage. These.
No, the kids aren't being left. The cops are talking. What they're I'll tell you, what they're doing is scheduling him an appointment with a doctor. I think they want to check him and basically prove, and you'll find that out in a minute. If she realizes she can make money doing more than breastfeeding, a normal woman would block all the pedos or stop putting videos out altogether. When she started getting responses, yeah, you have certain inclinations to even consider that. Yeah, most of us would block and probably report it. It's just bad. Yep. Okay, Cindy, have a good day. Love.
Underwear. They got underwear and a bunch of other stuff.
Let me see his little belly button.
So that tells me that there's something distinct about his belly button. Maybe it's an Audi or something. And that's why they're trying to look at his belly button.
Baby.
In the video. Think about it.
Can you just put down? Let me just see this down.
Poor baby. Like the cop feels so bad for
Is the
them.
diaper?
No.
He's potty trained.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Alright, so I'm just waiting for my sergeant to come here real quick. And as soon as
See, for me, it would be like, I see what y'all are saying about the husband, because I would be like, why do you want to see my son's belly button? Like, and then thinking about the video, there's got to be something distinct where you can see the child's belly button, and the belly button is a certain way, or it has a mole beside it or something. And then you're looking at my child's belly button. Like, I would know. If it was me, I would be so scared. Give me a lawyer. They identified the dog.
as he gets here, I kind of wanted to take a look at this, at the room, and no Spider-Man. That one is one, but that's pretty much it.
That's one. Okay, so there's another blue Spider-Man one with wings. And that's it. Those two.
Yeah?
Then there's some Spider-Man pants.
Yes?
That's not earlier. Oh, there.
We're moving, so stuff's everywhere. Spider-Man pants. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry, baby. He's gonna put that in his mouth. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to hang out with him in the room? Just chill out, maybe. Whatever you guys want. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable. I know you don't want to sit, but
Yeah, like I said, we're just packing our stuff and
when are you guys leaving?
the housing. What is it?
The closing?
Well, not the closing. They're doing an open house.
Saturday.
We were trying to be out by Saturday, so we can make the open house easier. So we know, as for closing, we don't know.
Because nobody's made it out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
How do you mute on this, Paul? Just the middle button. Middle button? Hold in until it beeps and the blue light comes on. All right.
So they mute and they walk to over here by the trash can, and then a 10-minute conversation ensued that was redacted.
Okay, I'm back. So, you can get some hot kebab up here if you want to watch my kebab.
They're coming soon, okay? I always have to have a sergeant around for things like this. So. So what's your schedule Monday through?
It's a change in the schedule every week. I'm not off the same day every week.
Okay, gotcha. And I think this house will sell. It has a pool.
Did a lot, like when my dad got it back in 2010, there was like a lot less. We added a bunch of stuff to it.
You want to give us some water, the doggy? So your mom helps with them?
Yeah. She's really good grandma.
He wants
Tom.
it. Okay, I'll move this way. Let me have your privacy.
You got 225 yellowfin tuna so far? That's awesome. They were asking where you were at. They knew that you were on the boat, but they were saying that they were hoping you were having fun. It's good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. I'm glad you're having a good time. I feel like if he didn't know and was in on it, his attitude would be more defensive and slightly aggressive. He seems calm to me, like trying to grapple with it. This guy knows what his wife looks like. He should know what his son looks like too, right? I don't know. Yeah, it is weird. They're gonna have the kids interviewed and they're gonna remove them in a minute, but they're waiting on somebody to come pick the kids up, I think, take them to the doctor, or the dad is gonna take them or something. I don't know.
Where's your dad going? Where's your dad going?
He was just going back.
No, like after they sell the house.
Oh, we're gonna all live in the same house. Like I said, it's easier that way.
Yeah.
Not paying for 2 bills, like 2 electric, 2 water.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, how you?
How long you been working at that place?
Since February.
You like it?
Has its times. It's a mother-daughter establishment. Mom's about their daughter house.
Oh. She a good doctor?
Huh?
She a good doctor?
She's a great doctor, yes. She just has her politician stuff and things that are just sometimes a big Trump supporter.
Oh, okay.
They figure illegally and blah, blah, blah. I just hear certain things that are just in Spanish.
All right, I'll skip ahead from this a little bit.
So he's the more like a needy one?
There's something here.
Give me low. Give me low, right here.
Okay, so just a warning on my phone, there's a lot of me like naked. And it's just, so like I said, solo masturbation and having sex. So there's videos of that. Anyways.
Any videos of
like number counting or the kids?
She said there's videos of her solo master on the phone, and then they said, "Is there any videos of the kids?" And then she's saying just counting and things like that.
Doing an activity, like family friendly things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only family
Like going
friendly.
swimming.
You didn't say that video, did you? That she sent it to you?
No. It's not bad, like I said. This is disgusting to me.
Did you
Like I said, it's disgusting.
ever message her about it or anything like that?
I blocked her. Matter of fact.
Okay, so you didn't message her or anything?
No. After she sent me that, I told you, like I said, I told you that I'm not into any of that stuff. And she proceeded to like an emoji pop up and she everybody that comes across me that has things like I even posted online like I love my mom but don't discuss anything about my children, none of that, like instantly freaking blocked. It's instantly blocked. Like these two are my world. And the most I do and the most I did touch is my breast because it's breastfeeding.
Right. So that only, do you have more than one OnlyFans?
So she said that these kids are my world, and the only thing that they touched or whatever was her breast during breastfeeding. Still lying.
One time, me and my husband got into a huge disagreement. He deleted, and then we fell on hard times again. And I said, "Is it okay if I build that back up?" He said yes, and that's when I started proceeding with that. Now, also just after these men and that girl Artemis sent me those videos, and I was just like,
Did you
that had nothing to do with me.
that particular video? Did you send it to anybody else, or did you report it?
I didn't report it.
Why didn't you report it?
What? The fuck?
Like I said, I just blocked her. Okay. She sent it to me.
Okay.
And I didn't see it. There's no need to say that there's, like I said, I don't like any of things like that, especially when it comes to little kids. Like I said.
Maybe because she's lying?
The videos that you have, you send them to Just Dance?
So OnlyFans
I'm sorry,
and OnlyFans, they're posted on there. Some of them actually get deleted because since his penis is involved, they're like, oh, he needs to become an OnlyFan and then be like, okay, this is confirmation of me. So they remove some of those things like that. The lactation videos is just me squeezing my breast, milk comes out, what we do, and then some guys are just really into that. There's, like I said, the sex videos, the solar masturbation, there's sex toys in my cabinet, but those are literally just like dildos and vibrators and stuff like that to be used. There's even dressed like lingerie in my closet. But like I said, that goes through OnlyFans, and if they can't put their credit card or whatever on the OnlyFans account, then I do provide a Dropbox and send it to my Cash App or PayPal, and I just send them that Dropbox, and that is it. And that's how I've been making money.
Is it good money?
It's decent money. I'm not so much of a catch. I'm not like Mia Khalifa or anything like that, but it's something that I've been able to feed my kids because we haven't moved. And since the state sees that he's working and I'm working my job or whatever, they only give us like $200 instead of only like they come in now only last for a week of food. And he just had his cars everywhere, so we're literally like everything is not only selling this house, we can't afford it. Our cars are being taken, like we can't afford it.
I don't know.
I see that.
The world is not fair. So it says, I wrote down paperwork is completed and an hour of footage is redacted. So they write some paperwork, they complete some paperwork. Most of the hour of footage that was redacted that I cut out was them in the car completing the paperwork. And then they come back and they're standing right here and on the phone with the doctor that they want to see the children.
Okay, so I had to make a phone call, and the Child Protective Services wants to see Isaiah real quick. And at 4 o'clock, there's a doctor that would like to just do a physical on him. Okay, I'm gonna give you the address. It's not far from here. It's on Midway.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and this is at 4 o'clock. So give me a second. I'm waiting for them to give me the information, and it's already confirmed for 4 o'clock. Okay. So I have to give this video to the doctor.
Can I possess it?
Okay. I need to give him that info. Hold on. And his is okay. Oh, he's getting it for you. He's getting it for you. 618.
She has more of a complicated
Yeah, that's why they told me. It's okay, baby. You want to put some clothes on him? Hold on.
You want me to change them?
Him? Yeah.
I mean,
He's good? Okay.
Onesie.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay. So, do you have car seats? Both car seats in the car? Okay. Okay. Perfect. You want to take a little water or something for them?
Right. No, he appears to be the one taking them to the hospital or doctor's office. He said it wasn't her. Right.
Hi, little one. Are you ready for Dada? Yeah. Yeah, Dada? Yeah? Wait, Mommy's gonna put some shoes on.
Isn't that ridiculous? Ma'am, are you going to put clothes on your child? Like, what the fuck?
Daddy's gonna put some shoes. Mommy's gonna put some shoes on. You wanna bring sippy cups or anything for them?
What's the address?
Oh, yes.
Why do you have to, like, again, just like with the clothes, why are the cops having to ask you, are you going to bring snacks or a sippy cup for your baby at the doctor? Like, why is it not, why is that not what we're doing automatically? Mama's going to put some shoes on you, then we're taking her ass to jail. That's what happens. I think he's still very young.
Yeah.
Kids home.
Yeah.
Right, Gracie? So that means that the 3-year-old is the one that she was abusing, more than likely. And the snacks. Yeah, you always have the whole bag, like with some Cheez-Its, something sweet. Hell, I need that for me. A bag with some chips or Cheez-Its, some damn something sweet, and a drink. Got to have it for all the kids too. Like, this bitch ain't a mom.
To the jail, or you want me to call somebody else? Okay, perfect. No problem. Yeah. I'll call somebody else from District 2.
So they just said, do you want to go ahead and take her to jail or you want to call somebody else? Because the husband is gone with the kids right now to the doctor. Right. Cheese most of the time. Or cheese beans. We talked about him in the beginning, love. Schultz was the first person that I did. Banana Bottom.
Why are they so afraid? They can come up here.
Come on up.
Yes. So she called and she said CPS wants to have them seen by a doctor at 4 o'clock. So he was ordered to take the children to the doctor's office and they're going to check them for the signs of abuse and basically, I think, verify that it's them in the video. He says no, but I don't know. One way or another. They're going to get you. Right? Right, Brenda Sue? I hope not. Right now. You don't even know what to say. You got to go up.
We have obtained a search warrant to look at the house. A judge signed it, so we do have permission to enter the house and to look for items related to to what's believed child pornography. Okay, so that is the reason why we have all these detectives here and all this equipment that you're seeing is because we're gonna start going through and looking at things. Okay. All right. So in a little bit, I am going to have you. It's part of our process. We have to kind of go around and take a video of the house, how we look before we enter, just in case something was to father-in-law and you have to say, oh, you know, you guys broke this, you broke that. We have to do a walk around of the house. We'll videotape it, okay? Okay.
It's so standing. Having 2 kids is not easy on a body.
I know.
They were both C-sections too.
Oh, really?
Did you hear how defensive she said that? Having 2 kids is not easy on a mom. And they were both C-sections. Ma'am, I've had 3 C-sections. And I would never stop it. Take 15 motherfucking seats. No, ma'am. So here's the part we've all wanted to see.
Nobody's in the house.
The one back room has a pit bull in it.
The dog is friendly, right?
Yes. Well, she's not.
Really is.
To be honest, things that those guys like send work. It's really close.
Yeah,
There was this one guy who sent me a video of a little girl basically
What the fuck is going on here?
Hey, she just like this woman's getting her gloves on, and he says that there's this. She said there's this one guy that sent me a video of a little girl. I didn't quite catch all of it. We're at 104:18.
work. It's really close. There was this one guy who sent me a video of a little girl basically
A little girl basically getting, oh my God.
What the fuck is going on here?
and I even reported it.
Who did you report it to?
Snapchat.
Snapchat?
I put a report. I reported it to Snapchat because it's just really grossly disturbing. And just because I'm a mom and I was on the internet, they're just like, oh, do you do this? And then they try to show me what they want. And I'm like,
But yeah, you reported none of it. So like, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Yep. Yep. Really? We would never do something like this, right? You know what I mean? Like, what does that have to do with a damn thing? Why does she keep trying to cover the tatas? Ain't like she hasn't showed them all over the internet. And think about, I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you want to do, if somebody out there wants to make adult videos for the internet, you know, do you, boo. But like, I would be mortified if somebody in my family, my children down the road, my grandchildren one day saw that video. I would be mortified. Like, that shit's forever. Good God. Yeah, she is, Abraham. She's trying to justify what she did by bringing up the fact that all these people have sent her all these videos, and she reported one we've heard so far. One of a girl actually, a man and a young girl, and he actually. So yeah, trying to yep. So she admitted to watching CSIP. Yep, yep, yep. All of the things. Trying to take the heat off of her right now because she knows.
it was spark. It was spark. If you've seen my Snapchat before, it was probably like 100 sparks and it was just lost because of the stuff that they sent me.
I know, it's very tough. And like I said, you have to be very careful with what you're doing online because unfortunately, I am going to have to take you today for one session of that child pornography. Okay? So let me see what you have here. Do you have anything on you that can hold?
I like the way she just told her, yep, you have to be careful what you do on the internet, you fucking idiot, because you're going to jail now. And she's just okay with it because she knows she's fucking guilty. Probably.
You stick me? Okay. Just put your hands behind your back because unfortunately that's what's going to happen of that possession of that video, okay? Okay. You ready? Yeah. All right, I'm going to read the first part to you, okay? State of Florida, County of St. Lucie, in the name of the state of Florida, to all in singular, the Sheriff of St. Lucie County and his lawful deputies, Port St. Lucie police officers, and all Florida law enforcement officers in St. Lucie County, Florida, the Commissioner of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, or any of his duly constituted agents, and a state attorney investigator.
Whereas the application in writing, supported by affidavit of a credible witness or witnesses, has this day been made before the undersigned Judge Hendricks in Enforced St. Lucie County, Florida, and whereas the said facts made known to and considered by me have caused me to certify and find that the facts set forth in said affidavit show and constitute probable cause for the issuance of this warrant, and the court being satisfied of the existence of said grounds set forth in the affidavit, that on client seeks to seize the below described evidence and to conduct a forensic examination of any of the listed items that may be in electronic or digital format. The items seized will be forensic examination off-site and will occur at a later time. Any and all tapes, cassettes, cartridges, streaming tape, commercial software and hardware, computer disk drives, monitors, computer printers, modems, tape drive, disk application programs, data disk.
Now, remember when I showed you in the beginning, or earlier while we were watching the video, where they had already gone through all of that, and found all of the videos, 6.5 hours they were searching. I wouldn't want to go to jail on that either, and that's what you're going to get when you get out. It is. Awesome. My son is 40 and 43. I forgot, but yeah, I do everything. Oh, that's so sweet, Rosie.
System disk operating systems, magnetic media floppy disk, electronic mail, food systems, smartphone, USB drives, and hard drive, and other computer-related operation equipment. In addition to computer photographs, graphic interchange formats and/or photographs, digital cameras, slides, scanners, or any other visual depictions of such graphic interchange format equipment, which may be or used to visually depict child pornography, child erotica, information pertaining to the sexual interest in child pornography, sexual activity with children, and/or the distribution, possession, or receipt of child pornography. Number 2, any and all correspondence in electronic, printed, or any other form pertaining to the possession, receipt, or distribution of visual depictions of minors engaging in sexually explicit conduct as defined in Florida State Statute 827.071. Number 3, any and all books and magazines, film, negative, motion picture, and video cassettes containing visual depictions of minors engaging in sexually explicit conduct as defined in Florida State Statute 827.071 or Florida State Statute 847. Any and all address books, names, list of names and addresses of minors visually depicted while engaging in sexually explicit conduct in electronic, printed, or other form. Number 5, any and all diaries, notebooks, notes, and any other records, either electronic, printed, or any other form reflecting personal contact or any other activities with minors visually depicted while engaging in sexually explicit conduct. Number 6, any and all materials and photographs, either electronic, printed, or in any other form depicting sexual conduct between adults and minors. Number 7, any and all software that may be utilized to create, receive, distribute, store, or modify the evidence sought, and all software that may be used to communicate or store online communications. Number 8, any and all documents and registry files tending to show ownership or control over seized computer and installed software. Number 9, computerized images or videos with the file names of... Did I read the whole file name?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Or the printed versions thereof. Files and data on the computer. No, number 10. Files and data on the computer that show the.
So, Stoic, I know you probably didn't see the beginning of this. I think I'm going to drop it after the live, and we'll start digging into this because I've got a lot. I've got like all of the videos on this. So we'll start. I'll get the next interview uploaded and out today, but you gotta, I mean, it's what she got accused of was basically having relations with her toddler, 3 years old, among having CSAM and all of that, and she never admits to it. She's standing here in handcuffs having the warrant read right now. Husband's taking the babies to the doctor to be examined. She's still not admitting it.
Suspect's ownership, possession, and control at the time of the offense. Number 11, encrypted, deleted, or unallocated files on electronic media that contain any of the information listed in the previous paragraphs. Now, therefore, you or either of you with proper and necessary assistance are hereby commanded in the name of State of Florida in the daytime or nighttime or on Sunday to enter and search said described residence for items in contraband as listed above. Then you are authorized to seize the same and bring any seized property before the magistrate of St. Lucie County or before any other court having forthright made return of you doing Findings upon executing this warrant, which you are hereby commanded to execute as the law directs within 10 days from the date thereof. You are further commanded, in the event that you seize property, to make up at the time and place of seizure a full, true, and itemized list and inventory of all things seized and taken into duplicate, verified and signed under oath by you, and to then and there give and deliver to duplicate copy thereof to the person from whom possession shall be taken, or in the absence of any such person, to leave the same on or in the residence. The original of this warrant, together with the original inventory, shall be returned and filed with the county clerk in and for St. Lucie County or before any court having jurisdiction as stated above within 10 days of the date of issuance of this warrant. Witnessed by my hand, sealed on 11th day of August 2022 by Judge Hendricks of St. Lucie County.
So I'm going to take you to the station. I'm just going to write my affidavit, and then we're going to take you to St. Lucie County Jail. It's one charge of that possession of evidence. Okay? All right. We're going to go ahead and take you there, and I'm going to follow the officer to the station. Yes. Make a right as soon as you... Sarge? I don't need it right now.
You gotta leave a copy of it there.
Oh, I don't have a copy. Rod is the one that did it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I think that's it.
Okay.
That's for here.
An average of $10 per video. So the prosecution said her excuse of being poor didn't make sense since she was barely getting any money. If you're, first of all, if you're barely making any money on OnlyFans, maybe it's because you shouldn't be on OnlyFans. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that, although I've never tried to make money on OnlyFans, and I don't see myself ever doing that. Second of all, I get a job, maybe stop. Maybe when somebody asks you to do something like that, you say, what the fuck, and report their fucking screen name, like everything, before they even have the chance to give you a video. I don't know. You know what I mean? No, you're good, Stoic. You're fine. They did 6.5 hours of homework. Angela said, I think it makes it worse because she's admitting she's also looking at other things on social media pertaining to the same thing she's being convicted of. Yep. Somebody did. They did.
So same thing for me? Same thing for me?
What?
On?
You can read it.
Yeah.
I haven't searched through all the videos yet, but I haven't seen the one where they take her to the actual station in the car. I'm gonna look for it. That's hard to think about. I know, right? So, I kept this in here because that sound that you just heard is on the video that I showed you. Where they are, she goes back into the room where they're
Just in the meantime, while you're here, when you're ready to leave, just let me know, and then I'll just thank you so much.
all of the other videos.
Okay.
This is Florida, yeah. Just had 12 feet. Ugh. Probably because that's where we can get evidence from.
I got it. Right here, boo. Got it there, Russ?
Killing it.
Oh, you have to choose a hold it. 17216. You want to turn it off?
So it shows her going back in that room I showed you. I'm going to try to pull it up. But the one where I showed you, there's a 6.5 hour video. If I knew how to like reduce the white noise there and get whatever is happening, I would. But like if I try to remove the background, like I've just recently figured out how to do, it removes everything because you can barely hear anything anyway. So I'm assuming they're looking at her OnlyFans and going through all of the evidence, but I don't know. Don't know that I'd really want to, do anything else with that. But yeah, for 6.5 hours they've recorded that and it was used in court, I'm assuming. So I'll get that video out so y'all can watch it without me if you choose to, if that's something you want to do. Oh, dang it. I have to pull it up for y'all to see it, like hear it. I know I don't even think there is any sound right now, but that's the room where they go through her digital evidence, and that's all you see for 6.5 hours. I don't know if you can hear that right now, but oh no. Florida has much more open laws. So we hear about it more, yeah. 5'5" to 6'1". 5'5" to 5'6". I can still shop in the kids section, said Rebel. I can try. I don't know how though. I don't know how I could send it to you. Because it's 6.5 hours. I would have no idea what to even use to send it to you. But I'll email you if I don't forget. Yeah, so this is all it is for 6.5 hours. I don't know. What? Wait a bit and then try again. Okay, well. All right, y'all. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your support. Like I said earlier, I could talk to you guys. I mean, I could talk to myself all day long, but I would be nothing without you guys here to talk to me about these things. I'll drop this video. I'll work on getting the next one uploaded. It takes forever to get off my computer for some reason. I don't know why. I'll try to have that out by tomorrow. It appears to be a video where they interview like other people in the house. So I'll try to get that one out for us to go over. I'm still looking through everything to kind of try to figure out what order they go in. So we might end up releasing these out of order, but we're gonna go through all of them and see what we can figure out. The one good thing about it, I thought about, it being on the dark web and those kids, but hopefully hopefully the police got it and has been able to delete everything, erase everything and all of that. I don't think the husband was ever held accountable, which I mean again makes me upset because I don't know, same thing as Jen Soto, I suppose. I don't know. Got to go back to okay, Lorianne, have a good day, love. I love my daughter, and I think it was hugely creative. I'll rewatch everything later this evening. It's gonna be ready for tomorrow. Yeah, okay, love. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Banana Bottom, for another super sticker. Thank you so much, love, for the support. We got a mad face this time. It's frustrating, isn't it? Isn't it frustrating? I hope those children get the therapy that they so desperately need. And I honestly hope the dad's not taking care of them. I'm not trying to be mean, but like if he missed that, what else is he missing? Ugh, I don't know. All right, y'all. If nobody has told you, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me every day. You should know that you are always enough, no matter what anybody says. You are very special. You are very unique. You are always important, and you are always loved. And I love you all very much. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. So until then, stay safe and bye.